What it good be? Hopefully it's what it should be. It's your boy N-O-R-E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this is Military Make you all yappy yawa. Make
straight chance, baby!
Right now, we've been trying to get this brother for years. Right now, he's the talk of the town. If you're a DJ, if you're a lover of hip-hop, if you're a lover of the actual play of it, and not a fan of the business, you're tuned in to what's happening right now. But let's give you this brother's discography. This brother's a legend. He's an icon. He DJ'd for one of the most notorious people in the world. I mean, this guy started out in 1998 on the radio. Years been doing it before that on the radio. And we seen him close out his show with one of the most passionate moments in hip-hop I've ever seen. The people came out to support him. The people are supported him. We're going to get to this. But he's a legend. He's an icon. He's been doing this for well over 30 years. And we're going to give him his flowers today. That's what our show is about. And today, he will receive his flowers. In case you don't know what the fuck we talk about, we talk about one, only DJ Motherfucking. Now, did y'all ever have beef because your names are similar? Enuff and EFN. I'm just fucking with y'all.
But I do like that.
We're E's.
Yeah, because the E.
I have abbreviated my name a few times to E and F.
Right.
So I was like, maybe. No beef though.
Right. Because what was your favorite? What was your first hip hop name? What was it? E-Wap?
E-Wap.
E-Wap.
You remember that?
Yeah, come on, I know that. It's in my notes, baby.
History?
So, listen, we've been interviewing people for 9 years, and everyone has a whack hip-hop first name. You can still use E-Wap right now. Like, it's like
E-Wap.
Yeah, so what made you go with DJ Enuff?
All right, so to be honest and frank, I'm from the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
Right.
And then in 1979, I moved to an area called Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Right. But you was born in Harlem, though, right?
Born in Harlem.
Okay.
Damn, you did your homework.
Yes. Okay.
Born in Harlem.
Yeah, that's right.
And for me, coming out the projects to the Lower East Side, right? Lillian Ward projects, Jacob Reese, shouts to them.
Right.
I didn't see that many West Indian people.
Right.
So I grew up with a lot of West Indian people in my second half.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Being in Brooklyn. And there was a famous, this Jamaican dude named Ricky Barnett and Miguel Parkins. Those were my best friends in elementary school growing up. And back in those days, in the early 80s, everything was enough respect.
Yeah.
Enough this, enough that, right? So he was like, yo, your name is E whatever. He goes, but why don't we just call you Enuff? Because you get enough respect every time you go somewhere.
That's dope.
He loves it.
You like that, right? So at first I was like, I don't know. But then somebody brought some marketing to me and said, you know what? You could, if you make a restaurant, let's say you would open a hamburger shop, you could put Enuff burgers.
Wow. Yeah, you can use that.
It's a double entendre.
Yeah.
Wow.
Enough clothing, enough liquor, enough smoke, enough. It works.
Right.
So I was like, I'll roll with it. Fuck it.
Okay.
That's dope.
Now, your first DJ gig was at the Grill Club?
Yep. Club Negril. 1990. Whatever year Hip Hop Junkies came out. That was
like what?
That's
91, 92? 91, 92.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a funky
funky style.
That was the hottest record out at the time.
Yes. And you were already DJing.
I was already DJing, yeah.
So, but was the tunnel lit at that time, or this is right before the tunnel, right?
Before the tunnel.
Okay, cool.
There was no Sunday nights at the tunnel yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Was there Sunday nights in hip hop period?
Not to my recollection.
Okay.
Remember, I'm a newbie. I just started.
Right. Because the first time I ever Sunday, I thought was Latin Quarters.
Could have been.
Okay, I don't remember. Okay.
That's before my time, Nori.
Okay, all right. Cool. All right. Now, you used to make pause tapes.
Yep.
Can you explain to people what pause tapes is?
All right, so before I had enough money to have equipment, we used to make these pause tapes. And back in everybody's household, we all had what's called BSR, bullshit recording, recording capabilities. So it'd be a double deck, cassette, and you would play your source from one cassette would be the recording for another, and you would only record the portions that you want.
Right.
So I press play, you press record here, and then you pause it.
Yeah.
But you had to be nice with it.
Right.
So that's where the DJ stuff kicks in. Because,
Okay.
yo, I've seen, you know the break that is in the Firm Biz?
Okay, I was thinking about Firm Action, Firm Biz.
No,
okay.
different one. But
Okay.
I'm talking with that joint, right? It's by Malcolm McLaren.
Okay.
That little piece is only like about 10 seconds long, right?
Okay.
Yo, my man, the original to that is even less than that. We would take that little piece and do a whole 90-minute mix of just that one beat.
Wow.
And then we go to the street with it.
Okay.
And then play it outside.
Okay.
And it'd be like all day the same shit over. And then the B-boys would come and start doing that thing and you know, and dancing.
Right.
And you know, the gangsters would be like, yo, crazy.
Right. With the cardboard.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna bounce around a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
baby, do your
okay.
thing.
Okay. So this is something I always wanted to ask you. How accurate was the Biggie movie, right? But I believe that he was in San Francisco, and they were throwing things at him because of Who Shot You. But y'all said not to play Who Shot You, right?
Yeah, that wasn't okay. I'll tell you the truth.
Okay, tell you, please.
All right.
Listen, I got your phone number. I could ask you.
All right. So
but I wanted this on camera.
This
so bad.
scene portrayed in the movie
Okay.
was saying it was in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Right, but it wasn't.
Okay.
And then the reason why they probably put it in the Bay because that's where Pac was from.
Okay.
Now, during this time, I remember like it was yesterday. We were in Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow.
We were going to a So Def anniversary party of some sort.
Wow.
And we were going to meet up with Jermaine Dupri, The Brat, and a few others. And there was word that Tupac was around.
In Atlanta.
Right.
Okay.
So now, like, we're on heightened security because these dudes got beef.
Right.
And it's ugly.
Right, yeah.
I'm in the car with, like, little C's,
Right.
Bigs in the front. I remember bodyguards being on top of us. And at one point, we driving in the A somewhere, we driving around, and then the security was like, get down.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, what's going on here?
In the A. This is in the A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, get down.
Okay.
Then he jumped on top of my body, and I'm like, what the... So I thought they was gonna start shooting at us or something.
Right.
But I guess they were just on high alert when cars would be coming by and they got like some information. But that's not, it wasn't the Bay, it was Atlanta.
Okay.
So during the height of the beef, right? Everybody from Brooklyn, the Junior Mafia, everybody was waiting for a response from Big because, you know, Pac did hit him up.
All right.
And for me, I took it super personal. You know why? Because I produced the Get Money remix for Big.
Right.
And Pac took the same beat from the Get Money remix that I produced and did hit him up. And the crazy part...
That's crazy. I didn't think of it like that. That's crazy.
I didn't realize it until I did a podcast with Cypher Sounds of Rosenberg. And they broke it down. And I was like, damn, you're right. And then like 25 years later, I was mad again. But it was like bittersweet because like, you know, Pac was such a legendary dude. And I'm gonna be on like thirsty to be on the phone with him to be like, yo, what's up, Pac?
Right.
Because he loved New York, he loved the bodegas, and he loved them little.
No, but let's talk about that night. So what happened? So they were mad at Big on stage?
They would nobody was ever mad at Big.
Okay.
I think the real important thing was this. So I'm on the road with them. Now I got the torch passed from Clark Kent.
Okay.
Clark Kent excuse me, he taught me the show. So it was only right. I just all I had to do was carry the legacy.
He was Big's DJ before you.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Right.
He was doing A&R for like East West, Atlantic. He was signing artists, but he was also doing production and beats, and you know, he was doing the Brooklyn Finest on Jay and Big's album. You know, he was busy. Right. So I think it got to a point where he's like, you know what, I'm getting hot out here, and I love being on the road with Big, but I gotta go.
Right.
So that's when I got the phone call from Puff, like, you want to be Big's DJ? And I was like, I think about it.
Right.
And everybody laughs at me when I tell them that response.
Right. Because Big wasn't who Big was at that time.
Big only had Party and Bullshit out, maybe Unbelievable and Juicy.
Was he still Biggie Smalls before he changed the names to Notorious?
No, he was still Biggie Smalls. Yeah, he wasn't Notorious yet.
Right.
So we in Atlanta, and we stopped doing the song "Who Shot Ya."
Right.
Like, oh, so my dad FaceTime, I did him.
Okay.
So we stopped performing that song, and I think we stopped performing that song because Big didn't want the narrative that people were thinking the song was about Pac.
Because it wasn't.
And out of respect, the kid got shot, and, a few times.
Right.
And then when he died, it was like the ultimate, like, no, we're not doing that. So we was in Atlanta that time. I told you we was on heightened security alert, whatever. We do the show, and there's a break in the show where he starts talking. I'm like, where is he going with this? I never did. This is not part of the show. We never did this before.
Right.
And he's explaining himself about, I guess, what him and Pac was going through. So I was like, he's going to perform Who Shot You.
Wow.
So then, without him telling me nothing, I got the record out, and then I just had it queued up and ready. And he looked at me and was like, and I went, "Who shot you?" And he performed out of nowhere. It was the first time he got to perform that, during the beef.
Right.
So for us, it was like a magical moment, even though it wasn't his true response, but it was the next best thing because he wasn't going to talk dirty about Pac.
Right.
But to be clear, because it was before Pac got shot.
Yeah, it was way before.
Right, no, because we said it. I don't want people to think it happened right then.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you ever I know you said I read articles and seen interviews where you said that there was brawls happening, like running with Big and things like that. I think one time they even left you and you had to come outside with the equipment.
That's real shit.
Yeah,
that was in Virginia.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
but you had to go leave the equipment. Like they all left you.
So back in the days when we used to carry the crates.
Yeah, the backbreakers.
Right? But even before that, before controllers and CDJs were around, we used to carry the turntable.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I got 2 turntables, a mixer.
Heavy-ass mixer.
All my crates. And I'm by myself. I ain't got a roadie. He's not paying for a roadie.
Right.
So it's like, the road manager, shout out to Hawk, my man Hawk, he would help me sometime with the records. Whenever they felt like they wasn't superstars, they would help me with the records.
Right.
But we get into some shit, it's going down. They fighting. Or they doing whatever they doing, but they forgot about me.
Right.
And they would leave me. I'm like, so now I'm slowly trying to pack up all my shit before the shit really hits the fan.
Right.
I'm like closing up the cases. I'm trying whatever. I said, if I don't get the fuck up out of here, they gonna come for me next.
Right.
And that's the type of, that was the real shit.
Right.
That's the way it was a lot of shows, bro.
Right.
A lot of shows.
Make some noise.
But it was fun, man. Now when you think about it, it was a lot of fun.
But like when you speak about crates, like I don't think these kids I'm sorry to sound like the old man, but like that shit was hard. Like I remember like watching you guys go to a party. You used to have people help you with your crates.
We used to have 5, 6 dudes,
Right.
or whatever. Or actually, I'm gonna keep it 100. I was fly.
Right.
A few times I would do parties uptown.
Right.
I have 6 women carrying my crate.
Damn.
In high heels.
Right.
And then when I come into the party, the promoters be on my dick. They be like, God damn, this motherfucker.
That's it.
Right.
Real talk. 6 feet women in dresses or skirts with heels on, carrying my crates. Now look, these ain't milk crates. These are professional flight cases.
A little easier to carry.
Yeah, a little bit easier to carry.
But still heavy nonetheless.
Heavy as hell. 100 pounds easy.
Yeah.
So as a DJ, do you like this era more, or do you miss the vinyl era?
I miss the vinyl era a little bit.
Okay.
But I do like the technology where it's at today.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because I remember being on the road and Biggie would shake the fucking stage.
Right. Oh yeah.
And the record would skip. And I would get blamed for it because at the end of the day, he's the boss. He's the headliner. It says they came to see him, not me. So I had to take the blame for that.
Right.
And then Clark Kent had to teach me how to do a backup show.
Oh yeah, but
So
that way, I heard you talk about that.
With a DAT or a CD or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah, it was that originally, and then holy shit, I forgot his name. He's gonna be mad at me now. Producer from Guy.
Teddy Riley?
Teddy Riley.
Yeah, okay.
So Teddy Riley gives me my first CDJ. He goes, Enuff, this is the future. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, this is never going to skip on you ever again. This is the fucking future right here. And he gave me a pair of CDJs, and I was like,
but those skip too, though.
no, I know, but not as bad.
Not as easily as a needle.
Yeah, not as bad as the needles on the record.
Now, what was it? Flip Star DJs?
Flip Squad.
Flip Squad DJs?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you, Cypher Sounds was in the same?
Yeah.
Who else was in that crew?
Frankie Cutlass.
Frankie Cutlass, wow.
Doo-Wop.
Doo-Wop.
Funk Flex.
Yeah, Flex, yeah.
Mark Ronson.
Mark Ronson was in Flip
Yeah. Riz, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Camilo's here.
Let's bring him up. Let's bring him up. Bring him to
Trying to think who else was here, bro.
Who else was in it? It was Flip Squad?
The Flip Squad DJ.
The Flip Squad. And this is before Busta had Flip Squad? Or no?
Yeah.
Flip Mode is
Flip Mode, I'm bugging.
Yeah, Flip Mode and Flip
Mode,
Squad.
I'm bugging.
Two different things.
Yeah, Flip Squad. Okay.
My brother.
Make some noise for DJ Camilo. So, okay.
Yo, why you bring me a warning cup, bro?
Okay. So who else was down that? Okay.
Cypher Sounds. This kid named Budokan. There's a couple more. I'm forgetting them. But Big Cap.
Big Cap.
Rest in peace, Big Cap.
Oh, that's right.
Damn. You know what? Let me just look at the artwork of the album we put out. It's on there.
Okay, so
Go for it.
One thing that was noticed very Kanye's first album
Yes.
has the heavy hitter logo on there.
Yes, sir.
Now remember me knowing who Kanye is, but me not knowing who Kanye is, and I remember you shouting him out, and then him shouting y'all out like really bigging up the heavy hitters. How the fuck did that even happen?
All right. So I didn't know it at the time,
Okay.
but I had a heavy hitters record pool,
Okay.
and the office was on 38th Street.
Okay.
It was Renee McLean's office, the guy who created the Mix Show Power Song, right? But Legacy Studios was down the block on 38th between 10th and 11th or whatever it was. That's where he recorded his first album.
And what year was that?
It had to be 99, 98, somewhere around there.
Damn,
So all this time, I'm thinking, yo, Kanye, this nigga's on my dick. He gotta stop.
Chill there.
Sorry with the talk.
I mean, this is what he was thinking at that point.
Yeah.
And it's not in
You know
context
why?
later.
Damn, I gotta
Wait, so
you text the queen till I call her back.
So you telling me you hadn't heard of him?
So I heard of him
As a producer.
Okay, so there's no Through the Wire.
No, not yet, but it was coming. It was on his way.
All right, go ahead.
And when one of my DJs, DJ Absolute, put out a mixtape on him, like a first freestyle, because nobody else would put his freestyles out.
So Absolute was the first time people from New York might have been the first time they heard Kanye West.
Ever.
Okay, let's make some noise for
Queen.
Yeah.
Now, back in these days, we were at the what was the studios that OG Wan and Jay-Z? Baseline. We was at Baseline a lot. So this is where I knew from Kanye as a producer, because Just Blaze be in one room, Kanye be in another, or they'd be both in that pre-production room. You know, just banging out beats. I was tight with J. Cole all the time because J. Cole put out a mixtape, and I would be there hanging, and everybody in the roster is arguing with Kanye because they want a beat from him.
Oh, okay.
But like, yo, when you gonna make a beat for me, man? Stop playing games.
Right.
And you know, Jim, Cam, Beanie, Bleak, everyone talked to him like that. And it was like, to me, it was like the mad scientist behind the drum machine. Just, you know, he had ideas. He always wanted to rap. But I felt like nobody was giving him a shot. Maybe because he over-delivered in his delivery or something, and it was like, I don't know, it might have been too much for him at the time. That's from what I remember.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, how does it go from that to
then he
becoming a heavy hitter?
Then he produces the blueprint.
And you like, fuck that.
And now
be down now, nigga.
Now no. But now Damon and Jay and them, they signed him as a producer. But I'm starting to notice like he's been signed for a while, but there's still nothing on him. So I'm like, what's the problem? So in my mind, and I can't prove it, because that's my famous word right now, I can't prove it, that maybe they held him because they just wanted to lock him in as a producer. I mean, he did produce The Blueprint, one of the greatest hip-hop albums, right?
Right.
So anyway, I'm at the office in the record pool, and I'm tight with Common, I'm tight with Talib Kweli, and these dudes keep coming to the office. Yo, Enuff, blah, 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 blah. You know, and they're heavily coming by because we got a little studio, pre-production studio up there at the office, and I would do a lot of mixtapes, me and Cass One. So then Ye's bothering me on some like, yo, I want to be a heavy hitter.
So he would have...
Now, stupid me didn't realize where this could go.
Right. It's too early. You don't know.
I'm like, yo, my man, it's too much.
But he's approaching you as a heavy hitter, as a producer, or as an actual DJ?
He's just
as an entity.
I want to be a heavy hitter.
Right.
I'm like, yo, man, I don't got no artist as a heavy hitter. We a DJ collective.
Right.
Okay.
You can't even DJ.
Right.
Yeah, but I make these banging beats.
Right.
And da-da-da. Man, if I knew what I knew back then, I would have signed them to a $50 million contract. Yeah. But I had no idea, Nori. No idea.
Right.
No idea.
Go make some noise for that, man.
But it ended up happening, right? He ended up...
Well, technically, yeah. Then me and my man AG put out his Get Home or Welcome Home mixtape. And I remember going to the stores with him on the run because he wanted to know how we did the runs with the mixtape. We went to the Africans in Canal. We went to the Bronx. We went to all the mixtapes and record shops that would sell mixtapes. And I was trying to push Kanye's tape. Nobody wanted it. Damn, nobody. But as I'm starting to play his shit on the radio, I'm playing The Good, the Bad, the Ugly with Consequence to him. I'm playing 2 Words by him, Mos Def, the Harlem Boys Choir. I'm starting to play some joints that ain't been really released yet. When I dropped that Jesus Walks, yo, the mixtape went on fire. Yo, I need more of those mixtapes. So you say you don't want none? Nah, we want them. So I remember I probably had like about a good $1,500 check for Kanye. Nothing big, but just you know, the first couple of orders, people wanted the tapes, and he was like, "Nah, I don't want the money. I just thank you for pushing me and taking care of me, whatever."
Oh yeah.
And then out of nowhere, he asked me for my logo, and then I thought he was gonna put a mixtape out or something, and he puts the shit on the album. I didn't give him.
That's love.
I ain't give him no permission. I didn't say, you have the clearance to put this on. But I thought it was the biggest honor in the world. Like, this dude is getting...
Nah, that was fire.
And then on top of that, he make... And then on top of that, to make it even better, him and GLC make a record called Heavy Hitters for Life.
Wow.
Heavy Hitters for Life. It was the B-side of Jesus Walks, if I'm not mistaken. And it says, Heavy Hitters for Life. Rockefeller for Life. Then he starts breaking it down, and it was kind of dope, but...
It sounded very dope.
I was like, this dude is nuts. He's crazy. And after that, he got with Kim Kardashian, and I never saw him again.
And the logo never went on again.
Nah, it's over. I lost my friend.
But that's dope, though.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah, thank you.
You got a drink, Camilo? You need something?
Sure.
Sure. Camilo having a drink?
Sunlight.
Yeah.
I'm a drink champ, right?
Yeah.
A little something, a little taste.
I'm gonna get my cup. Hold on.
You want some? We got sake.
You want sake?
No, tequila. I need tequila.
Tequila?
Get some sake for the papi.
We have tequila?
We can drink Branson too if we got Branson. My boy 50, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll get you some.
What do we have? Tell them what we have.
I can go get some.
Sunlight, whatever. I'll drink whatever.
What do we have?
He said something light and he says tequila.
What he's drinking. You don't drink what he's drinking?
Yes.
On Blue Label?
I'm down. Blue Label fun.
Blue Label?
Give him some Blue Label.
Give him some Blue
That's
Label,
fine.
yeah.
On the rocks,
I'm
we
not
good.
drinking that whole bottle.
Or you could drink some Voli vodka.
Right.
Pitbull's vodka.
It's cool.
I got plenty of that.
Shout out to Pitbull.
Little
Yeah,
sip.
man. Shout out to Pit.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I was gonna go if you're looking.
Yeah.
I want to go because we skating around things and we're not really going back.
Go for it, man.
So let's go back to how you even get that phone call from Puff to spin for Big. Like, what's that relationship? How does that get?
Yeah, because I heard somewhere that you actually played Big's album
On Kiss FM.
on Kiss FM, and Puff called you flipping on you.
Yo, he cursed me the fuck out.
Right.
So, and Puff, you know this is true, so don't get mad.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna bring it back to the essence, right? On 13th Street and Park Avenue in the city was a club called the Black Pussycat.
Okay, yeah. I see.
Or
Remember when I
Suede.
came out here?
We had one out here called
yeah,
Fat
yeah.
Black Pussycat.
Right, or Suede,
Yeah.
because later on it was called Suede. So I knew the promoters and the bouncers of the club. Now Big was trying to get in the club with MOP, and they wasn't letting them in the club.
All right.
Right.
But I was like, damn, you guys think these are just some goons from Brooklyn.
All right.
But they're actually recording artists,
Right.
and they're cool people.
Right.
And I promise you, they won't get into no trouble.
Right.
So I went to the promoters and to the security guys, and I told them, yo, let these guys in, they're good people. And Big loved that I did that for him. So on the way out, we leaving, Big puts me to the side, is like, yo, E, this for you. This is my album. Nobody got it yet.
Right. And this was the real album?
Yes. No. It was, but it was on a
Like a rough draft.
It was on a TDK.
Okay.
90-minute
The tape.
cassette.
Okay,
It was like-
cassettes. Okay.
It was a cassette.
Okay.
So he gives it to me on a cassette. And I'm like, I ain't really paying no mind.
Right.
You know, it might have been a Tuesday or Wednesday, and then not to Thursday, I realized, yo, I got this guy's album number.
But to put it in context, what records did he have out already? Party and Bullshit.
Party and
the
Bullshit.
joint with Supercat.
Yeah, he had those out.
The Mary J record.
He had only 2 or 3.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he
Real
had
Love.
the
Real Love.
buzz.
Yeah, Real Love.
The buzz was on him already. Even when he dropped just Party and Bullshit, the buzz was already on him.
Right.
Because he had a special voice.
Right.
So back in those days, you know, as DJs are thirsty to play new shit, right?
Right.
So I go to my guy. His name is Chris Mercado. Shout out to him. And I think he helped me clean up the majority of the album on the cassette. And he gives it back to me. Some records he put in the system. That means like on the radio station, we have a thing that's called the system, which is like their computer.
Right.
Not on vinyl, not on cassette, not on CD, in the computer. So at any moment, I could just pick whatever record and just like, I could play a bomb or something, and then we go right into a record off the album. So we did this multiple times throughout the night. And back then, Supernatural was my host.
Oh, the
Wow,
guy,
Super-
the rapper,
Yeah, shout out
freestyle guy.
Supernatural. He's a
He was the
legend.
host, I was the DJ. And
I didn't even know that.
yeah,
That's
bro,
crazy.
this
I had no
is
idea.
real hip hop right here. It's the real hip hop. So I'm playing it, and it gets to a point where like the hotline rings, or the red phone, whatever that is.
It's like a special line.
Special line where
Yeah.
the bosses usually call, only on this line. So I pick it up. Hope for Diddy. Or Hope for Puff. I don't think he was Diddy yet.
Yeah.
He was just
Definitely
Puff.
wasn't Diddy yet.
He was just Puff.
Yeah.
So I was like, Puff, what up? He's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I'm in celebration mode. I'm happy. My man Big gave me the album. I'm in mode. That's my Brooklyn confidant. I'm on the radio. I'm shutting the city fucking down.
Right.
So I'm thinking he's calling up here to say, thank you. I see what you're doing. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like Jackie Gleason, I was like, humana. I didn't know what to say.
Right.
So when you think about it today, I didn't know what it meant for a label to roll out a single, roll out a project, what kind of money was involved,
Right.
whether it was poster boards, whether it was stickers, whether it was a deal with a radio station, or, a touring situation. I didn't have no idea what any of that was. So I might have screwed that up for Big.
Right.
So he's cursing me out. I'll kill you, motherfucker. Blah, blah, blah. I'm over here like, the music's in the background, but he's clearly in my ear killing me.
Right. And you're still playing the record.
Giving me the business. Right? And then I don't see him for like weeks, months, nothing. I don't bump into him in the club, nothing. And then I go to this, Hot 97 used to have this thing called a players ball.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
It was
Not the pimp one. That's not the same thing as the
It
pimp
was
player
similar,
ball.
very similar.
Oh, yeah?
It was their interpretation of what they would maybe tell the listeners what a player ball. Like
Right.
Ice-T used to like host a couple of
Right.
times, right? Yeah, okay.
So that was hosted by our station at the time. It was Ed Lover, Miss Jones, me, and then I remember like Angie Martinez coming through, Scoop, Coco Chanel, Jazzy Joyce. That was like the vibe. And I see him in the hallway because that same weekend that we're doing this players ball is some sort of signing or some sort of party, maybe a listening playback or press release, something from Mary J. Blige's My Life album. So I'm like, oh shit, here goes Puff. So I'm like, I haven't seen him since he cursed me the fuck out, remember?
Right.
Uh-oh.
So then he's like, yo, let me talk to you. So I'm over here like, oh shit, here comes the bullshit. Then he flips it on me. He was like, yo, why don't you go on the road with B.I.G.? What do you think? I'm like,
It's a change of course.
yeah, I thought you was mad at me. I thought you wasn't fucking with me. He was like, yo, are you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, huh? Like, I'm stuck on stupid now because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that. He goes, I want you to go on the road with Big. So I was like, Big. I just got my radio gig at Kiss. I'm feeling myself. So I'm like, I don't know. Let me think about it. He says, what? What you mean you think about it? He said, I think he might have said, like, you a wild boy or some shit. I don't know, whatever.
That sounds like him.
Right.
But I kept it moving. And, you know, I guess him and Jessica Rosenblum were real tight. And I guess...
It's the lady who ran the tunnel, right?
Yeah, she ran the tunnel. She ran the Flip Squad DJs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they got to talking. And then she came back around to me, was like, yo, I think you really should do it, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I said, all right, I'll try it out. Tried it out, had a great time. Changed my life.
Yes.
That's the one gig that I did that people to this day still ask the most questions about.
Well, Big.
Big.
I didn't make Now, it was a like monumental thing that happened in radio, right? Before we get to what's happening right nowadays, was back in the days. Well, not back in the days, but when Angie Martinez announced that when she was leaving Hot 97, like that shit was like, it was like a blow to everyone because I mean, me personally,
Yo, bro, my heart broke that day. I was like, oh.
So you didn't know prior to this? Like, keep it real.
Nah, I didn't.
You didn't?
She said she called my phone, but my number's been the same forever. I love you, sis, but I don't know. I don't remember getting a phone call.
Right.
I don't think anybody knew.
And maybe she was smart because she was moving in silence.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
And she couldn't probably tell nobody.
Right.
You know, that's just part of the deal.
Right.
So we had to accept it. But so when she left, I was like, yo, good for her, man.
Right.
She did that with elegance.
Right.
Yeah, she did.
That execution, that
Right.
building that day was like mouth drop.
You know why she did it right? She didn't cry like me.
Shout to Angie, man.
Yeah.
Nori,
But I didn't
is
see.
there anything you did for 30 years? Anything?
Yeah, rap.
Yeah, but the War Report didn't take 30 years to make.
No, the Boy Report is almost 30 years old because NRE is
but
27.
It didn't take you 30 years to make it. You understand my point?
Yeah, but it's the same shit. I mean, you know, I got the same shit. Motherfucker. I feel you. We're going to get there. We're going to get there.
All right, cool.
But what the fuck we talking about? I was just so into that. What the hell?
Angie
Martinez, yes. So I remember, you know, and this is not the same. But I remember like me being in Def Jam and Leo knowing he leaving. He would walk around different, right? Like I was there for like 3 days straight, and I would look at. You could tell like he was hiding something, right? Because he can't legally tell anybody I'm leaving. You understand?
Right.
Yeah.
Was that you did? No one never knew that about Ange, or
Nah,
like
I
no one
had no clue.
Okay, so
I think everybody knew at the same time that day.
that day. Now, how did it happen that you guys know she announced it on the station?
She made an announcement.
Right.
I forgot.
She made an
I don't know if it was
announcement.
an email or phone call, but
Yeah, it was like
if I did find out, it was literally the same day she.
what I remember. She made she like everybody pulled up,
Right.
type, and she made that announcement, and it was like balloons and cakes and all types of.
Now it was
craziness.
legendary. Mary J. Blige came. Taraji P. Henson came.
Right.
Right.
I'm a Taraji P. Henson, like just. Don't worry, you guys are gonna be okay.
Right.
Consoling you
There's
guys.
gonna be, there's gonna be better things for you, and
And everybody
Like,
pulled up, and she didn't tell a word what she was doing. She like, yo, this, I'm done. She,
Right.
I'm leaving. It's my last day, but everybody came to celebrate her.
Right.
Everybody's crying.
Right.
The whole station pulled up.
Right.
Facts.
The phone calls, every
Right.
artist calling. It was just
Right.
a celebration, but the city was hurt.
Right.
Like, what's and oh my God, Hot 97's over. Right?
Right.
It's
Right.
over. Like,
Right.
that was the queen, like the voice of New York. Like, so yeah, that was tough.
Yeah,
that was tough.
Okay. Now, if you used to work on the Star and Bucwild show,
Yes, sir.
and I believe you quit,
Yep.
and that's how you got your own slot, right?
Well, something like that.
Something like that. Like
Yeah.
so. This is something you probably never been asked before. Like, how did you feel when Envy left the station and started the Breakfast Club?
I was like, great for him.
Okay.
I was.
Okay.
I was happy for Envy.
Okay.
What people don't seem to understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because Envy's at the other station
Right.
doesn't mean he's not my guy.
Right.
That's my guy.
Right.
I got sick in 2019, had a stroke,
Right.
and I was fucked up.
Right.
And Envy was the one who calls this guy and says, yo, we don't know what Enuff's situation is, his monetary situation is. He might be fucked up.
Right.
He's not doing gigs, he's not outside, he might whatever. And then I started getting, this is like during the Cash App Venmo era.
Right.
I started getting all this, bing, bing, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I called this dude like, yo, why everybody sending me money? Yeah, we spoke to Envy brought it up. And I was like, look, the competition is calling to help and send love. I thought that was the most incredible shit.
Let's take a drink to that.
Not my best friend,
Right.
not
Let's take a
somebody
drink
I
to
grew
that.
up with.
Salud. Salud.
My nigga.
Salud.
Shout out to DJ
Salud.
Envy.
DJ Envy.
Shit.
But real talk, like, there was never, when he went over there, we was always cool. Mm-hmm. Nothing changed. I used to do the show, like, on Sundays, I used to do a reggaeton show. Envy used to be on, then I used to hop on right after. So we were, like, always seeing each other every weekend.
Right.
When he went over there, it was still love.
No, but I'm gonna be honest. Let me just be honest. At one point, it was just Hot 97, right?
Yeah.
So if you didn't get on Hot 97, your ass was finished, right? Power 105 came
You have an option?
to kind of even the playing field. The problem was when they first came, they didn't have no players from Hot 97.
No.
So
No.
when Envy came, I felt like it
But I
sat.
think Clue was first. Yes.
I don't remember the order.
I think Clue went
That
first.
cool.
No.
Yes.
It had to be the Breakfast Club first.
He might know this. I don't know, bro.
See,
I think
believe.
Clue went first.
Okay.
I think Clue made the move first.
Okay.
Then it was Envy.
Okay. But it's probably around the
Wasn't
same
it
time.
Ed Lover first?
Well, yeah.
Ed Lover, damn, you're right.
Yeah.
Ed Lover was
That
first.
was Ed Lover
Yeah.
first.
Correct.
But Ed Lover was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
on-air
but
personality,
still,
DJ.
but he was still the big voice of the city, man.
but with Envy, Clue left, it was like, okay. It was, because I remember, I don't know if you remember, I know you got to remember this. This is after the shootout, and I was banned.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I was,
you
weren't even a
so he was
part.
Not there.
So he was like, yo, fuck Hot 97. We
No,
going
no,
to
no,
Power
no, no,
105.
no. Let me tell you something. This is the crazy shit. If you notice, in that time, every other artist would go to Power 105 and say, I flipped the switch.
I remember that. That was their campaign.
That was their campaign. I dare you to find Nori say I flipped the switch.
Never did that.
I could never do that because I
Hold on, we gotta have a drink for that one.
Salute. Now, I'm talking about in those days. Now, years later, maybe, I don't know. But,
He eventually
no,
flipped
I'm
the
saying, like, yeah, because you know why? Like, Russell Simmons had to go, what's her name, Tracy?
Tracy Crowder, the ice queen.
Yeah, Russell Simmons had to go. Oh, I didn't take the shot. And talk to them, and my record was #1, Grimy. It was Grimy that was pulled. Ooh. And then it was you. Like, and then as soon as I came back, I jumped into the office. I was like, yo, we back, what we do? And he was like, it's a go. And then I think it was Kaiser or somebody was like, it's a go.
Yo, I used to
and you
play
played
that
it,
every
and
day.
Grammy went right back to #1. And I was like, yes, baby. So do y'all understand? All right, so how did y'all look at it, that playing field? Because at one point it was just y'all, right? And then we have this other station that come, and then we got Angie. Like once Angie went over there, it was like, all right, cool. Like everybody's like kind of even. Like now it's like the Mets and the Yankees now for real. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
you know what it did though? What you guys didn't understand?
Okay.
It watered the hip hop game down.
Okay, explain that.
Because now we're playing politics, right? And the politics is this. Now we're not gonna play that R&B song. Why?
Because they're playing it.
Is Power playing it?
All right.
Or whatever. We don't play R&B. We're a hip hop station. You know what? Let them play it first, and then they'll take it to a certain level. Then we just take it and run with it. It became all that, and then it came. You know what? Enough. We love what you're doing, but from now on, I want you to play 4 of these songs an hour.
Yeah, but
That was the very beginning of it.
let me play
And I was
devil's
like-
advocate.
I was like, damn.
But that's how it used to be for us in other like if we go to Philly, yes, they'll say is Enuff playing it.
Yeah.
They'll say is Flex playing it. You know what I'm saying?
You know why?
They're talking
Because-
about the market.
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
market.
because for you,
that was a leading market.
Yeah.
For them, it was like you from those markets. So
Yes.
Flexy Enough not playing it.
Yeah.
Why am I
Right,
not playing it?
Right. Yes.
That's the-
even like Cosmic Kev, like even
I know.
Cosmic
Yeah,
Kev.
that's
Like,
the only reason why they would bring that up.
right.
Listen, when I started hot, I started midnights, and it was like, okay, you on 4 o'clock, have a good time, play. I had no rules.
Right.
Facts.
Go in.
Right.
Whatever's hot in the street, whatever.
It was like the uncut.
Power came,
Right.
and then our hands started getting handcuffed little by little, right? Oh, yo, chill, you gotta stick to this, you gotta stick to that. And what he means, like, watered down means now it starts getting political. Now
Right.
it's not hip hop, no, it's not coming from here. Now
Right.
it's coming from here, but you got rules,
Right.
right?
Right.
Absolutely.
So, and that's what people don't understand.
Right.
You know, it gets real tough with radio, like,
And that war was a little
oh, it got ugly.
childish.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like from the outside looking, I was like, yo, what are y'all doing up there, man?
But you
Like,
know, I mean, you
it
could
got
talk
hella
about
childish, man.
it. It got petty.
Super petty.
It got petty, and
No, at first it was fun.
it was.
But you could
At
tell
first
when
it
it
was
wasn't
fun.
fun anymore. You could
I'm
see
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
It got dirty.
It kind of slipped. It kind of separated the city, which was whack. And I say it to this
Right.
day.
Yeah,
I
because
say it to this day.
you couldn't go to a Power 105 party.
Yeah,
if you
what
had-
I can't DJ with Envy, or I can't DJ with
Right.
Pro Style, or I can't.
Right.
What?
Right.
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 And it was like, hold up.
And Pro Style's a heavy hitter, right?
He was.
He was. I mean, especially at that time.
Shot the Pro.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
cut
shout out
him
to
off
Pro.
when he went to
Shout
Power
out to
105.
Yeah, we did.
Something happened.
Yeah, we did.
But that's part of the politics. And yo, I'm not here to shit on nobody. I love Ebro. But he was playing, he was being the general, and he's like, you can't fuck with that side. Well,
But y'all was Crips and Bloods at one point. I remember. Yeah.
It was kind of wild.
yeah, and it hurt the city. It really hurt the city. And I understood I got radio but you know, once we out that building, we out here in the streets,
Yeah, that's
man.
the way the war was, bro.
Right.
You pull up in the club, we got stickers, we putting our stickers in the club. Then they would come and put their sticker over our sticker.
Right.
We like, oh,
Yeah.
Like Rainbows and B Street.
Yeah, man. So that's what it was like.
It was a little unfortunate. I got caught up in that a little bit because I got brainwashed. I can't front. I got caught. I was young on radio, not knowing. And I was like, oh yeah, oh them guys. And little by little, started getting brainwashed.
Yo, we all get brainwashed.
And
a
then-
little bit,
Wait,
man.
I started-
what happened? What happened? Tell
I
us.
started following Ebro's energy.
Right. And
But
he-
you can't fuck with that side.
Right.
But I'm still a rookie at radio. I'm not in prime time.
Right.
I'm like, whoa, yeah, we can't fuck with that side. I started falling for it.
Right.
And I regret that. Like, I regret that because that was nonsense.
Right.
You know, you can't.
I said it to Havoc the other day, didn't I? I said,
And I throw shade on nobody. You know, I think Ebro was a great PD. At the time, he was doing his job. He wanted to win.
Right.
That's it. But
you know why it was great, bro? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because he protected us.
yes, he fought for us. Ebro fought for the DJs.
That's the difference.
Right. And I got it.
A lot of PDs don't fight. They do their job.
Right.
When she gets hairy, pew, they gone.
Right. You know, so, you know, it was ugly, but at the same time, it's competition. At the end of the day, I could speak for myself and Enuff. We got along with everybody at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, at some point, it's still competition. You still want to have the better set.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like
Of course.
If you go in and
100%.
Yeah.
And then when you put in a spot that you can't play with homeboy,
right,
so you got to do. Then you're competing. He's at that club. I'm over here,
Okay.
and it becomes crazy competition.
all right,
I mean, y'all could compete, but at the end of the day, you guys are home team as a city.
Yes.
That's the way it really should be.
Right. And that's when the toxic starts.
Right.
It started getting toxic, you know.
Yeah.
But listen, after a couple of years, I was like, this shit is bullshit.
Right.
I ain't doing this.
and then did you think Flex took a part in that as well? Like, because he's
100%.
very competitive.
Oh no, forget about it.
Yeah.
He was this and that's it. You know, I saw it different. I was like, yo, okay, this is cool on the radio, no doubt.
Right.
We winning.
Right.
But once we out there,
Right.
it ain't that serious, man. It's like playing baseball.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
After the game is over, like
Yeah,
shake
it's
hands.
over.
Yeah.
We're having drinks at the after party
Right.
with the other
Absolutely,
teammates.
yeah.
Facts.
Right.
That's it.
That's the way it should
Bottom
be, at
line.
least.
Warning.
Right. All right. Y'all ready? Because
Let me get a drink.
He said, "Let me get a drink."
because you ready? Because
Jamie, can I get some ice?
I pretty much, hey, Butch Rock, bring a chair, Butch Rock. It's all DJ shit.
More Queen?
I want to be surrounded by
Butch Rock.
DJs.
Queen?
I want to be surrounded by DJs. One, I want to ask this.
King.
I kept searching all your interviews and things you've done, and you always said, I started heavy hitters because I was never accepted in the Big Dog Pitbull.
That's 100% the truth.
You always say it playing around.
No, it's the truth.
No, he's saying
But
it's the
it's-
truth.
It's the fucking honest truth.
So
I was tight.
okay, so you mean that? Have you asked him or he?
Yo, bro.
Okay.
I remember being at the radio station and he was announcing like new DJs who was part of his collective. And it was like the DJ Twins, the guys who used to do for Red Man. And he started naming all these like DJ Premier, whoever it was back at that.
And
that
you
time.
at the station looking at him.
Yeah. So I'm in the hallway. I was like, yo, my man, when you gonna make me a Big Dog Pitbull?
Right.
And then he hit me with the, my man, the last crew that I was a part of, the Flip Squad DJs, that wasn't really mine. That was Jessica's. And this crew, I want this one to be mine. And, I think for this one, I'm gonna ask you to sit out.
Whoa.
Wow,
So he told me,
straight up.
honestly, he told me straight up.
Right.
He was like, this ain't for me.
Right.
So I was like, it was almost like a balloon got deflated. I was
Right.
like,
But that almost sounds like saying you're so big, this one's for me, you could do your own.
I don't know, bro.
Kind of sound
You
like
didn't take it
that.
like that?
Nah?
I mean, I wasn't there, but
look, in a weird way, me and Funk got a real love and hate relationship, right?
Right.
Because we just go back so long.
Right.
But he would tell me in my ears, he was like, yo, when you was on Kiss, you kicked my ass when you played this record, and then you was cutting up this record. Like, he would give me my flowers, but behind closed doors.
Right.
And I was like, damn, why he do that? And a part of, the conversation, because this might be the last time I talk about it.
Yeah.
here on Dip 10. But at the end of the day, I always felt like just because I'm moving a certain way and maybe you don't know about certain things or it's not the way you move, doesn't mean I should be punished. You understand my point? So that's kind of like the gist of it. So when I couldn't become a Big Dog Pitbull, rest in peace DJ Threat, he's the one that brought up the idea. He was like, yo, what we gonna do, man? Start your own fucking crew. So I was like, word? And I didn't think about it. I said,
DJ Threat put a battery on this guy.
He did.
Right,
He
right.
said,
Literally.
he was like,
Right.
fuck Funkmaster Flex.
right.
He was, and I was like, damn, why we going there? Like, it's not that, ain't that serious.
Right.
And he's like, nah, we're gonna call it the heavy hitters because my handle at the time was the heavy hitter DJ. No.
You know.
And he was a little chubby.
Right.
And we used to have Fat Boy Talk on
Right,
the
there you
radio.
go.
Right.
I used to do a shift called the Midnight Run. I was on 12 to midnight to 4 in the morning.
Right.
And the Fat Boy Talk was, all we talk about was the spots we get the food. The best pizza, the best chicken parmesan heroes, the
Right.
best burgers.
I'm in. Let's
Some
go.
real Fat Boy shit.
Right.
This is before vegan life.
Right.
This is before healthy anything.
Right.
So, you know, I'm 300 pounds talking Fat Boy Talk because in New York or any big city, even like Miami, you bring food up, you put a debate. If I say,
Oh, yeah, everybody's
this is the
arguing.
best fried chicken in the world,
Right.
somebody always got something to say, nah, that ain't the best chicken. This is the fried.
It's like
almost-
pizza Miami. You
it's
can never
almost-
get New York pizza Miami. Never, I don't care what.
And see, you have
It's
an
like
argument over that. People will
all
be
day.
like,
Or it's like the chicken sandwich beef that had Popeyes, the Chick-fil-A,
Right.
and whatever, the McDonald's, whatever sandwich. That was a real beef. The internet went crazy off of that. So that's what it was.
So they named the heavy hitters.
but
and that started.
hold up. Before the DJ crews wise, was it Flip Squad, then Big Dog Pitbulls? What other DJ crews were around at that time, especially for radio?
In radio,
I mean,
the
even DJs, period,
the
because
only ones I knew were the pirate DJs in the Bay.
they had a crew.
Yeah, the pirate DJs.
I remember that.
Because then shortly after you had
And
the
then,
technicians.
then
and
the technicians
the core
came after the
DJs.
core DJs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Union DJs in the city.
yeah, that came after. That's all they did.
That's way
yeah.
after.
Right. So it was just Big Dog Pitbulls really at that moment.
But there was other DJ crews, but they weren't on radio.
Right,
It was
that's-
more like DJs who battled.
No. I'm talking about radio
Like-
because that at that moment, being able to get everybody together in unison on
Yeah,
radio is
yeah.
a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a power move. So at that point,
It is.
Big Dog Pitbulls had that on lock,
Right.
and then you come in.
Right.
So he created that.
Do you think was that what started the competition right there? Is that you actually went and started your own crew?
I mean, this is the one thing I'm gonna bring up, and rest in peace to Mr. C. Mr. C, really very, very good friend of mine.
Rest in peace, Mr.
Rest in
C.
peace.
Rest in
And
peace.
C came to me one day at the radio station, and he's like damn near the vice president of the Big Dog Pitbulls, right?
Right.
And he says, yo, E, you're giving all these DJs a shot. You're not afraid of them taking your job? And I was like, no, C. You know why? Where me and you come from, these kids ain't got nothing. And for us to give them an opportunity to shine a little bit, what's the hurt in that?
It ain't nothing. Right.
What's the hurt in that, bro?
So what are you saying? Like Big Dog Pitbulls will only sign people that they
No, I don't think they understood the more morale part of being a human being. And I understand this competition. I understand people want to be number one and the king of this and the king of that. But you see somebody busting their butt week after week at the club. He's doing his thing. He's making a little bit of noise. You know he's good. He's probably even better than some DJs you know on your own station. So he's like, you know what? Come up here, man. You co-sign him. Yo, go do a mixed show. Go do a mixed weekend. Go bust your nut on a Saturday. Go do your thing. You know, what's the hurt in that?
Right.
How you hurt?
real.
So that's all it is.
No, that's real. So Camilo,
And then we became family, bro. That's the biggest thing.
right.
Like, listen, I'm the third guy he put down. And I
Okay,
have
yeah.
to,
Who it was Threat?
It was me and Threat. And then this fanatic. I was in Midtown Manhattan somewhere. I don't know where. You probably was going to a gig or coming from a gig. And I was like, yo, Threat, who you gonna put down? He's like, I don't know, let's figure it out. And then DJ Camilo walks around the corner like,
literally.
hi guys.
All right.
And I said, what about Camilo? He goes, yeah, I like Camilo. I like Camilo too.
All right.
Yo, Camilo, you wanna be down with us? We start a new DJ crew.
All right.
Yo, without
And
any...
what had
without-
you been doing at the time? Just mixtapes?
back then it was just clubs and mixtapes.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
I was no radio or nothing.
But Nori, he said yes without even no hesitation, no nothing.
Wow.
And mind you, Heavy Hitters was nothing then. There was
Nothing.
what? It was just an idea. And I said, what? A crew? Yeah, I'm down. Let's go. Let's go.
And I was bugging.
Mind you, I'm talking to DJ Enuff.
Yeah, that was enough for you.
This
no
guy,
pun intended.
he was doing this show called Midnight Run, Hot 97 Midnights. Lit. I used to just tune in on the way to the club like, fucking Enuff's killing it. Big pun.
That's all you needed.
Glenn Starr, getting his body in it. And then this guy says, you want to be down with me? And there's no questions. Like, there's nothing to think about. Let's go. And it started right there.
And this is for lack of a better term. Were you local at the time?
Super local.
Okay, local.
Super local. I was local around the way. Around the way doing Casablanca, Queens Boulevard.
I know I knew you, but I know that, like, you know, I didn't know if it was just a Queens thing. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
He's from Brooklyn.
Right.
Threat was from Long Island.
Oh, wow.
No Queens, nothing. I was a local.
Wow.
Yeah,
As local
I
as
met you
can
at the
be.
store, at the Woodside store. What's that?
Numbers?
Yeah, that's what I met you for the first
And,
time.
and then I was pushing tapes. That maybe I was a little not local because of the mixtapes.
Right.
No, the mixtapes was everywhere.
Yeah, your artwork on the mixtapes was fire.
Yeah.
And I used to send this guy mixtapes.
Yeah. I had my store.
Right. And I was super local. And when he came up to me, I was like, what is it to think about? Let's go. What's next?
Because you wasn't local. You already did a show in Switzerland.
I was already moving around.
Yeah.
He was
Switzerland,
man.
He was living in France for a little while, doing all this craziness.
France?
Or was it
Not
London?
living there. I was doing gigs like that.
Yeah.
He was there for weeks, going back and forth, like Enuff was like,
my passport
I want
was
to be like
serious.
Right.
But Heavy Hitters became a monster. Shout out to Mr. Mauricio out here in Miami.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think you should tell them what were the things about putting Heavy Hitters down.
All right,
Like-
so for
like,
us,
what were the rules?
For us, it was like you had to be a dope club DJ, a dope producer, or you had to be.
I thought you were saying they had to be all of
Or
it.
you had to be a mixtape DJ.
Okay.
Like those were like the criterias, like simple things like.
And then you had
Me
to
and
be,
you never got called up. I guess we.
but you also had to be hot in your city.
Right.
Or your area. Like you had to you had to be a heavy hitter.
Right.
So, for example, you mentioned Pro Style, like he was hot in Orlando.
No,
Yeah.
Pro Style was incredible.
The
man.
guy, he was the guy in Orlando.
Right.
That's why we do our heavy retreats to this day.
Yeah.
Because it started from Pro Style.
Right.
Because
You got one coming up in November, right?
Yeah, I'm going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, all right.
Tap
Yeah.
in.
Warning.
I'll be there.
So, how the heavy hitter retreat started was Pro Style invited us to a barbecue at his crib in Orlando. So he's like, all right, let's do it. Because we did like a family trip with the heavy hitters. We went to Universal Studios. So he's like, yeah, we're going to do now. Pro was like, fuck, let's come to the crib.
Barbecue. This is family.
We had a barbecue. There's alligators in the lake. We like, what the hell's going on here?
Not pet alligators. These are just regular alligators.
Regular shit. Regular Florida shit. From New York, that's not regular.
We got
What the fuck
zoos
is
in the
that?
backyard.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's
little
how it
by little, the
started.
crew
Right. That's how
became
it
a
started.
family. You know what I'm saying? So, little by little, Felly fell in LA. He became a heavy hitter. I mean, we could see it for days. Faris in Chicago, Mr. Mauricio.
Does it go international
Craig G.
as well?
It goes international. We got DJ Lead in
Yeah,
Japan. We got Buddha.
Buddha and Ono in Thailand.
Right. And but it wasn't just about politics. It was just, we was a family.
Right.
Straight up. When there was times when people couldn't pay their rent, or there was a situation, somebody got sick. Yo. So,
We all would chip in, pay the bills.
Let's hold our guys down. We never talk about it. Bam. This is real family stuff. DJs like DJ Cruz, they don't do that.
Nah, yeah.
This is different for us. So we were Enuff was very, okay, who we putting down and why? And let's give him some time. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you an example. Like DJ Carlito, he's on La Mega. Like, it took
Mega's
this
La
guy-
Mega.
La Mega se pega. It took him about 6 to 7 years to get down.
Easy.
And he was on our necks every year. And then after a while, he showed up to one of the heavy hitter retreats. He wasn't a heavy hitter, pulled up. I said, yo, E, if one guy then earning his stripes, is this man right here.
He don't stop.
And we put Carlito down. Now he's on prime time, La Mega, everything, but he earned the stripes.
Right.
He called me one day and said, yo, these guys are calling me. They wanted me to get down with this crew. But I said, nah, because I'm still waiting to be a heavy hitter.
That's dope.
How loyal is that? You know what I'm saying?
That made me feel good.
And you said it started as a record pool originally.
Now we got the Heaviest Foundation.
Right.
It's a 501c3, and what we do is we have drives. So, like, we went to DR one time, and we literally built a basketball court for a school that was literally underwater. You know,
Fucked
and,
up.
like
It was a
fucked up.
mess.
The classrooms are a mess. You know, it's poverty everywhere. Some kids ain't got it, bro. So you'd be surprised what they don't got. So we started to collect, and then my wife put it together, and she would have like, I need 200 book bags. And then we get composite notebooks, crayons, folders, pens, erasers, glue sticks, and you know, every little thing, and even a little toy we put in there, right? And then when you go there and you give them these bags to the kids, I saw a little kid, he probably was like 6 years old. He got a little reindeer, like a little fluffy reindeer. It probably cost $1.50.
Right. That was everything for the
This
kid.
kid was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And in tears.
In tears that he got a reindeer. And I was like, this is crazy. I said, we got to do this.
Yeah.
I was in DR.
So where else have you done the retreats at?
A lot of them were in DR because I have a timeshare in DR, right? And at the timeshare, they would give us like good discounts with the rooms, and if we book a certain amount of rooms, they'll throw a few rooms for free at us, whatever. That's the way we did it. And then we started to venture out to different places, and now it's like wherever we go, we're gonna look for places. Like my wife used to be an ABA therapist for autism. When we went to a school in Dominican Republic, they don't even recognize autism
Wow.
as a whole.
Right.
So my wife took all her legal teachings of being an ABA therapist and what's good for them, and she translated everything in Spanish so they could read and learn. And you go to these schools, they're fucked up. They have no floors. They're not even clean. They have no cushions for the kids to sit on or whatever. So I'm not saying we can make everything perfect,
Right.
but we're
You just
gonna
do
make
your
it
part.
a little
Right.
bit better.
Right,
Let's
right.
make it a little bit better, bro.
That's real shit.
Because you know what? We go to these fancy resorts, we turn up, we have a good time. But I don't know if you guys know, resorts are usually built in fucked up neighborhoods. And they usually push out poor families
Yeah.
and poor people
Displaced
so they
them,
could,
right.
you know, build these monumental establishments so that we could get a spa massage for 90 minutes.
Right.
Or we could, you know what I'm saying? That's real talk. So that's why we do it, bro.
Yeah.
It's important.
You know, we consider us as a crew of family. We different.
Right.
We different. Heavy the DJs different.
Right. Now, before the other day, have you ever been called a snake before?
Oh wow, what?
A snake? Have you ever been called?
In my life, never,
Never, right?
never, ever.
So how did you feel? Cause you're snake number one, right?
Yes.
And then Drewski snake number two?
I think.
Okay. I'm asking.
Yeah.
For a friend. All right,
Yeah.
so
Who's your friend?
this guy.
Juanito from the block.
I want to know who your friend is.
Yeah.
Because he's getting a lot of information.
How did you feel hearing that?
Lies.
Okay.
Straight up lies. I was like, what? Who? How you figure? And what are we talking about? You know, somebody made up a story and changed the narrative to his liking. I don't know why.
Right.
You know, somebody said that I took this man's job
Right.
and I'm snaked him.
Right.
And Enuff could tell you how I got that job.
Ain't gonna like that.
Right.
I am what Tony Yayo was to 50. That's what I am to Enuff.
Right. Right. Right.
I'm loyal as fuck,
right. But
hands down.
wasn't it a rumor of like Red Alert put you on, and then you had to fire Red Alert at some point or something like that? Yeah.
Talk your talk, E.
Yeah.
Let me clear this up because
Please.
I heard Red on here,
Okay.
and Red don't get mad because
Right.
Red is stubborn. I love Red.
Okay.
We love Red.
He'll always be my boss.
Right.
To the,
Can we have you for Red Alert?
Super
my
legend.
boss. Red Alert.
Super legend.
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad I'm up here so I could tell my side of the story now. when the higher ups at Hot 97 at the time, they called me into the office and they're like, we want you to do the shift from now on. We think it'll be a good look for you. And I'm like, I can't do that. That's red shift. No, you're not listening to me. I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's red shift. I'm not doing that to him. And then I got the evil face, like, look, if you don't take it, I'm giving it to somebody else. You got to Saturday to tell me if you want it or not. So I'm like, damn, real aggressive. So then I talked to a few other people in the building, and it was already under the impression that they were trying to get rid of him. I went straight to the DJ booth and had a talk with him. You know what a tate quieto is?
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Estate quieto.
That's almost like
Right.
when you hit a kid from, burning the...
Stay still.
Yeah, you relax.
Yeah.
So I went to go tell Red, and Red is the most peaceful DJ in the world.
Facts.
Don't get it fucked up. I never even heard him yell at anybody.
Right.
In the 30, 40 plus years I know him.
Right.
When I told him that I was just offered his job, it's almost he was like, get out of here. That's not true. I'm like, Red, I'm telling you. Like, he didn't want to hear me. And he was like, nah, Chris Lighty's his manager at the time.
Yeah.
They were working something out for a new contract, whatever it was.
All right.
So he dismissed me. And I was hurt, but he's still my father. So I took it, whatever, and I left. Now, this is the crazy part. I'm scheduled to go on vacation, and I went to Puerto Rico so my 6-month-old son could meet his grandmother for the first time. So I go. And I'm literally there. My son gets sick. He gets dehydrated. And 1 week turns into 3 weeks. And it's crazy. So I miss the firing of Red Alert. I'm in Puerto Rico. I had no idea what's happening. I knew it was happening, but just didn't know when.
Right.
So I guess that Monday I was supposed to come back and start the shift, right?
Mind you, back then there's no Instagram, none of that stuff
There's
going
no-
on. There's no
Right. There's no instant knowing.
No
Right.
smartphones. It was
Right, no smartphone. Right.
Maybe a StarTech, maybe.
Right. But that was the rumor, though, right? That you took his job.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had a salty taste in my mouth because it was like, I would never take his job. But at the end of the day, it was like, if I don't take it, somebody else will. They're going to get rid of him anyway. So at that point, I was like, oh shit, what do I do? Then I get a phone call from the girl. I come back from vacation. And the job was officially slated for Kid Capri.
Wow.
Brad's job.
Wow.
Kid Capri, and then I don't know, whatever the conversations were, it didn't work out. Then it was supposed to be DJ Ace or then myself. Because me and Ace were DJs that were doing our thing on Kiss FM before Hot 97 became a thing.
Right.
We were part of this DJ clique called the Bomb Squad. It was only like 3 of us. It wasn't like no real Bomb Squad. It was anyway, it was a thing. Because we used to play bombs on the radio. And then Flex stole our idea and boom.
Yeah.
And then he became the biggest bomb dropper.
Wait
up.
Oh, you ain't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I don't think any of us knew that.
No.
So there's a guy named Chris Mercado. And Chris Mercado is the sound imaging person at the station who cuts commercials. He uploads the music into the system. Remember the big computer we talked about? The sound effects, the imaging for the station that goes 98.7 Kiss FM. You know, all that weird stuff. They voice it, they put sound effects. He's that guy. He found that sonic boom drop that you hear to this day that Flex still plays. He found that. But the Bomb Squad, we had a real cheesy drop. Our shit went like
Wait for it.
it was horrible. His was like a sonic destruction. And he changed the game with that drop. But that's That's my side of the story, and I'm sticking to it.
Right. So did you finish about being called a snake?
Well, you know, I think it's best. I think it's best enough to tell you how I ended up doing 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock when he was doing 4.
Yeah, because breakdown, because if anybody tuned in to Hot 97 yesterday, right? This coming out next week, so I apologize, but what they were saying is, I got Cass One saying, everyone knows how the slots go, right? And then we got you saying, well, you posting the picture saying, and then, you know, you playing yesterday saying, Jake the Snake, you know what I mean? You was going crazy, all right? So
Jake the Snake, Roberts, baby, I'm here. #1 snake in the building.
Hold on, you was really saying all that?
He posted a picture of Jake the Snake.
What's going down? I got the city lit. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay.
So, you know, they call me the snake on the radio. I'm like, okay, I'm snake #1. I'm gonna be the best #1 snake. Here I am, #1 snake. You know, if you really want to break it down, how I got that slot,
I'll tell you.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The year was 2015. Go ahead.
This dude was overseas, hurt in the hospital because he broke his knee or something.
I broke my knee. I was on tour. I did Italy. The next day, I did a country called Moldova. In Moldova, I broke my knee in a hotel.
Wow.
Had an accident. This happened on the last week of June.
I think he was trying to sneak out the bathroom, and then
I fell in the bathroom. That's what happened.
Right.
I broke my knee, literally, in Moldova, third world Eastern European country.
Wow.
This happened.
Tim, I've been all over. I don't know what Moldova is, bro.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna
Right
lie.
next to Ukraine, just so you know.
Okay, all right, that's why.
I fly back.
Okay, go ahead.
I fly back. The whole summer, I was out of commission, off, in bed, at home, no radio, no gigs. Summer 2015, I'm in bed, knocked out.
All right.
Enuff is on the radio, doing what he does best.
I got a rumor, and I heard in the streets that Power 105 offered Camilo a slot.
Okay.
And I got tight. I was like, no. We're not having that.
Okay. Oh, this is before Camilo was on the radio. You saying?
No, he was already on the radio.
Okay.
But he didn't have that time slot.
What is that?
Oh.
He was fooling
This is
around.
when he was on midnight?
I was doing on radio.
You did the new at 2. You
New
did.
at 2. I was doing the new at 2.
Okay.
I was doing the new at 2 for a while. Envy had left.
Envy started that.
Okay.
Envy started that. Envy left. I took over new at 2.
Okay.
And I was doing new at 2, and I was doing Fridays, nights, heavy hit hour.
Wait, that was your official first spot? Was New at 2?
No, my first spot was midnight.
Okay.
And then I had the reggaeton show, Lights Out.
Okay, that's right.
First reggaeton show.
That's right.
And then when it first started with, I heard a rumor that they was trying to take him from us.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 3 or 4 hours on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, nah, man, I'm gonna give you an extra hour on a Friday. You just call it the heavy hit hour, and you're gonna host it, DJ it. It's all yours. To try to at least tame this dude from leaving.
Right.
Because he's hot.
Right.
He's
This is
making
before
noise.
2015.
But he's still hot.
Right.
He's so humble, bro.
Right.
But he's fucking one of the hottest DJs in the city. He's on fire.
So he gave me that first slot. It used to be his on Fridays. He was on for 3 hours. He gave me that last hour right before Mr. C got on. And it was amazing. That was the happiest DJ in the city. You could give me nothing else. Happy. Everybody's goal is to be on primetime radio.
Right.
Every DJ. Everybody's goal.
Camilo.
I'm sorry. That's
Warning.
Everybody's goal is to be on primetime radio. If somebody asked me one day, yo, you want to be on 5 o'clock when Enuff's on? I would always say, fuck yeah, one day. One day. So, you know, how it all went down, since this guy's not talking, how it all went down is I'm in bed, out of commission, trying to recover from this knee injury. Enuff's doing radio with Nessa. And I don't know what happened between them. You know, whether he wasn't happy or Nessa wasn't happy. The marriage wasn't great, correct?
It wasn't good, bro. I welcomed her with open arms, and I felt like she was just scrutinizing. You know what I realized to this day? And I mean, just recently? A lot of us, including y'all, we all come from the street first.
Right.
Club, street, we grew up in the street.
Right.
there's nobody who coached us on how to do this.
Right.
Ain't nobody say, yo, this is how you gonna podcast.
Yeah.
Nobody came to you say, you do this how you DJ.
Right.
For none of us.
Right.
So it's all trial by error. We do what we can. We trying to be human beings. Figure it out, right?
Right.
The homegirl came from like the radio geek squad. Like her and her producer, they like this.
They're flawless.
Yo, they don't make no fucking mistakes, bro.
They're great at what they do. They're polished. They probably went to school for, I don't even know. But anyway, they're very good at they're just like like a machine.
It's
Meticulous.
almost
They're like a
machine.
It's almost too perfect for me.
Right.
So after a while, I was like, yo, I don't know if I could deal with this, bro. I'm a people person. I'm into this. I'm into feelings, emotions. I gotta go somewhere where I feel comfortable. So I got up out of there. I said, I'm out. I got offered to do a shot in the middays with Megan. She was a new girl. She was working here in Miami for a little while.
And at that time, I get the phone call like, yo, do you want to do this? I said, whoa, what? How? Where? I'm home with a broken knee still.
I said, yeah, let's switch, bro.
The first phone call I did is call him. I said, yo,
if you don't mind, can we switch, bro?
All right.
Because I wouldn't mind. It's the same thing, bro.
Right.
You're on for what? 90 minutes? I'm on for an hour? What's another fat 15, 20 minutes?
Right.
Who cares?
But, to keep it a buck, the first phone call I did was Enuff. Yo, E,
Right.
I don't want this like this.
Wait, when this is recently you talking about?
This is 2015.
Okay, 2015.
When I
okay.
supposedly took the snake over here took his job.
Okay.
So, I said, I can't. Enuff said, bro, take it. If you don't take it, somebody else is. And I don't want nobody else to take it but you. You deserve it.
Called him first.
Of course.
Right.
That's something the snake.
I gotta.
Coño, I was like,
That's something the snake would not do.
That's what a real, like, what else am I gonna do? This is my bro, and then, he told me what it was and what he gonna be doing. So I bet. All right, cool. And then, then I talked to Nessa and then whatever, it is what it is. And then I got on the shift and here we are 10 years later,
Still.
and all of a sudden I'm a snake.
Okay.
So the snake is from back then, from that move?
Well, that's what they say now. That's what somebody said that a couple of days ago. That's how
I thought it was something recent that happened. So that's what they're recalling
Yeah,
that.
that I snaked him. That I
back
snaked
then,
my
though.
that I
Right.
snaked my brother.
Right.
10 years ago. Like, now I snaked him.
I thought they were saying from recently, yeah. But
No.
like, from now, yeah.
That's what it
This is
I'm confused because everybody's thinking that
this is a
snake thing.
Because 10 years ago was Drewski on hot? I don't think
he was on hot. He was,
He was? 10
doing
years ago?
no, he was doing boards and he was around. He was around.
Okay.
Remember, Drewski used to do the boards for Angie.
That's right. I forgot
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
And before that, he
Drewski-
carried records for Cypher Sounds.
Right,
forgot.
Drewski's been around.
I
Drewski's
forgot.
not a young new boy on the block.
Right,
He's
right.
been in that station for a long time. Good dude.
Right.
A guy that the young boys embrace.
Right.
The young world loves him because he supports that music.
Right.
He's that guy. They look for him.
Right.
They don't look for nobody else. They look for him. A lot of people hate that.
So E, let me ask straight up, pull a Band-Aid off.
Let's do it.
Do you think he got you fired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sort of pause?
yeah.
I was just thinking about it for a second.
Okay.
I mean, I know he says he loves me. He says TMZ is not going to get whatever. But how do you show love like that? Not like that.
It's deeper than rap, man. It's deeper than that. But I don't, ever want to talk
Yeah,
to.
we've been around for a long time. So
Together, you and Flex, you saying?
just period, all of us doing what we do. And I know everybody goes their way at times. And I know, look, there's been some real talk that me and him had that I might have not liked. Like, yo, E, you gotta dye your beard. Yeah,
He told you to rewind time?
you gotta rewind the time. Yo, E, you gotta dye your beard. If you don't dye it, these kids are gonna think you too old.
Oh, shit. We would have been fucked over here.
He a
Drink
fan.
chance.
I'm a fan.
You would have been cooked. You would have been cooked, my bro. You would have been cooked.
I would have been out of there.
So it's those conversations. It's, I was doing the mix show, coordinating jobs at the station, doing the music meetings. And then I noticed that he wouldn't show up and support. And then he would bitch about the music. I'm like, yo, but all the DJs voted on these songs. If you get the emails, you're invited to all the meetings like everybody else is.
Right.
Be vocal. Let's talk. Let's build. But he never wanted to do it. And I don't know if it's because he didn't like me at the helm running the conference room or whatever it was. But I can't tell you where it just ultimately cracked for him, where he was like, because in his mind, he said, I gave up. You know, by letting him win, by letting Drewski win, Sting number 1, Sting number 2, by letting them win. But that was never my motto. Remember what Mr. C asked? How could you let those guys do da-da-da-da? Aren't you afraid of losing? I said, no, because if they deserve it, then they should get it. That's just the way it is, bro. And he deserves it. Not my slot, but he deserves a big shot.
Right. Plus, you guys are a collective, so you're all winning.
Yeah, that's it.
We all win.
Right.
We all hold each other
And
down.
that's how I always looked at it. That's the difference between me and him. That's it. That's all it is. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a tough guy. But his talk shit game is impeccable. He's been doing it for years. This ain't new.
Right.
It has something.
He's a lot.
What, you lost?
No.
I gotta take a piss.
That's no way. That's no way. Was it a piss break?
No.
If you gotta take a piss.
Yeah, good. So, because I just, to be honest with you, I'm a New Yorker. Okay, where I live.
Oh, we clear. We get it.
I'm a New Yorker. And to me, I've never thought I'd see this moment. Like, period. Like,
It fucked you up a little bit?
Like, because I felt like I always knew it was a little bit of turmoil, but I felt like everyone covered it up very well for years. So I thought it was just never like, this would never like transpire.
You're trying to say it's sad to see it happen the way it's going down.
That's what I'm trying to say. To make it short, it's sad to
bothers
see.
the fuck out of me too, because at this day and age, we've done so much. We're not young.
Right.
This is where we at in our career. We've been, winning. We've been winning together collectively. Whether you're there, here, we're winning. And it comes to this bullshit.
Right.
Like, what are we doing out here?
Right.
A tu maldita edad. What are we doing out here? You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, and
How do you feel about the love and support that New York is giving you?
Make sure you speak it in the mic.
Everybody,
Yeah.
Say it again, Butch. I can't hear you,
say
boy.
like the love and support coming from New York. Like, do you feel like everybody has your back still? And
Yo, my man, that's the most overwhelming part.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I'm in the crib chilling now since I got let go.
I was gonna say, how
My
your phone? I can
fucking
imagine.
fire.
Yeah,
People I haven't spoken to
because I'm outside
in
too.
30 years.
Everybody is.
Yo, I got your back.
Of course.
here's the difference. The streets love us
Yeah.
organically. I can't speak about the other side. The streets fuck with us.
Absolutely.
Yo, hold on. I'm gonna tell you a funny story I just told him today. Because they were assuming he was snake number 1. I had goons getting ready to go see him at his next party.
Yep.
These are my friends I grew up with.
Right.
And they were just trying to, hold me down. Of
course.
Camilo's a snake? Nah, we're gonna come see him.
Wow.
And I'm like, no, relax, chill. That's my brother.
Right.
So you gotta be careful what we say, man.
You see how crucial it is when you change a narrative and what it could do,
Yeah, man.
how people think, and the streets look at, oh shit, what, how quick.
Because
couple
people,
of words.
because people don't understand the intricate ins and outs of business. All they hear is what they hear, and they think it's
They
true.
believe, right? And we live in a generation now where you see the clip and that, and you believe it right away.
But let me ask you, because after you DJ, didn't Flex come right on after you? Oh,
That started yesterday.
Okay. Because y'all in the same building?
Yesterday.
Y'all saw each other?
No.
That's a new schedule.
So what, our radio station is going through an amazing, crazy transition. The studios are really shitty. And I go live from my studio,
Okay.
which is nice, clean. Sounds even better, I think.
Damn.
quality
Kansas
of the
City
sound.
studio ain't clean?
The
Damn.
sound.
That's low, bro.
It's just, it's
All right,
it's
cool.
going through transition.
I'm fucking with
So
you.
I've been for the past 5 years, I've been going live from my studio and with Nessa, and we've been killing it.
Oh, y'all doing remote?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do remote.
remote.
She goes in, she does her thing. I go live every day from studio flawlessly. You would never know.
Because that's what
But
Ethan was saying.
when
They haven't invested in the studio.
Huh?
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, they have it.
Right.
They haven't. They've been saying the past 2 years there's new studios coming.
Right.
They haven't even put a nail on the wall.
Why you think they trying to get AI to do jobs?
I think the whole country is eventually. I think that's where
Yeah.
Yo, bro,
I think everybody needs to
they're a
worry about
hedge
AI.
fund company
Yeah.
that bought us right before COVID.
That means that they don't care.
Who made money?
Say it again. Hold on.
That means they don't care.
Who made money, bro?
The hedge fund does not care.
But who made money? Like literally,
The VC
you
company.
Spend,
Yeah, they
you
don't care.
spend 700 mil or whatever the hell it costs, and you don't get no money back on return.
Right.
We don't even have a sales department, bro.
And it's true that y'all don't have a PD.
There's a consultant PD now.
It's been 14 months we haven't had a PD. We just got a consultant. Like
A
2 weeks
consultant
ago.
is the PD?
Consultant.
I
And
should be
mind
the
you,
PD.
mind you,
And he's a good guy. I like him.
Yeah, great guy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We're so professional that you can never tell to this day, because we're still running the show like it's supposed to be run.
Yeah, nobody got out of
Everybody.
line.
Not taking
No
away
one's-
from
no one's-
anybody.
no one's crazy.
Morning show is doing their thing.
Right.
Afternoons, Nessa, we're doing our thing. The numbers speak for itself.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
The guy at 7 o'clock is doing his thing respectfully, and we still.
Yeah, 5 o'clock now. 5
Now
to
you're at
11.
5.
Oh, you are 5.
No, I'm on 4 to 5.
You are 4 to 5.
The other guy's at 5.
Okay, all right.
You know,
Yeah.
snake number one's at 4.
All right.
So the snake shit is hilarious, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, we're so professional as a building that we're still holding the fort down without a PD, without a proper sales department, without whatever. And because you know why? Because we work hard and we love the brand and we love the culture and we still want to break records. We still want to grab that new talent like back in the days and blow them the fuck up. We still love what we do.
Do you guys feel that terrestrial radio still has the power though?
I believe this week's show proved it.
100%.
I'm sorry to answer y'all
I don't
question.
know if
I believe this week.
I'm a little bit
Hold on.
that idea.
Hold on.
though.
It's not the same, of course, since when Super Thug was coming up.
Right,
of course
right.
not. That was the only channel.
Yeah.
It's still a big thing. People don't understand that.
It is.
It's a big thing. It's
No,
not,
but this,
especially New York.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but this week it proved it. Everyone was tuned in to Hot, and y'all speaking about Hot. Like that's what was kind of dope. Like
Right.
it actually showed the power of.
But that should not be the reason why they're tuned in.
I mean, fuck it. Who cares? As long as
Right.
they tuned
I
in
mean,
sometimes,
they-
right?
I get what he's saying.
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah,
hip hop,
yeah,
all the
yeah.
reality
But it's
bullshit.
still-
Like, come on,
right.
man.
Yeah, no,
we
no.
can't go down that fucking
The
lane,
problem
bro.
is if it was fake. If it was fake, we could say
it was
that.
real.
This is not fake. This is all
Well,
real shit.
the reason why I say that is that why couldn't you guys, with the power that you guys have as a collective, take this into your own hands? Like either A, be able to somehow partner with someone that pulls a license to get your own terrestrial, or go completely Sirius XM channel.
I think that's a scary move. Radio, like you said, is not what it was. So doing that move is
Right.
left, and radio is not what it was. So we have so many other channels.
To be continued. Okay. All right, bro.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna leave it.
I just think
right.
that in the end, as hip hop,
Right.
we need to own more.
Yeah.
We need to, what we built should be owned.
But that's been the struggle since day one, right?
Or remember that we do have it's jobs too. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
been the struggle.
Like me personally, like I always tell you, I enjoy working for Love and Hip Hop because it wasn't like I just could show up and I could just do what I gotta do and I could just leave.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like as opposed to like when you control everything, you have to be there before they come and you have to be there after they bounce. You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
you don't
like,
have to be the manager always. You can hire. You can be owner.
no, what I'm saying is sometimes
and
I
have
enjoy
managers.
I enjoy so like to answer your question without answering your question for y'all. Like sometimes it's cool to work for other people. Like that shit is cool because it's just like yo, let me go do my job and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
It's just comfortable.
Yeah.
But the important part here
But you know
is-
what? I'm gonna keep it a buck. And I never said this before.
Okay.
I should have been left Hot 97. I stayed there way too long. I stayed there past my time.
Wow.
No clap yet, not yet.
Okay.
I think the point I'm trying to get at is I got too comfortable because it was something I was good at and I enjoyed doing it, like you said. And I remember like when I first got my first gig, I would have did it for free, bro. That's how much I loved hip hop. I would have did it for free.
That's been hip hop's problem from the beginning, though.
That's the problem.
The problem that hip hop
Because
has
we don't
had.
treat it as a business.
Right.
We treat it on some emotional shit on our hearts and our sleeves.
And furthermore, like you said, we need to own it. And whoever, even if you work for somebody, if those people you work for give a fuck
That's the problem.
and care about the culture,
No VC's gonna give a fuck.
right.
They're not culturally invested in hip hop
Exactly.
or the culture, anything.
100%.
Right.
And a hedge fund running in is not gonna care. They just care about how we're gonna flip this and keep it fucking moving.
Right. It's a flip.
But
That's all they're doing is a flip.
I don't hate them. That's
Or
their
profit loss.
goal.
Either way,
right.
it's fucked.
That's their goal.
Right.
But guess what's gonna happen? This brand that you're pushing,
Right. But like I always make jokes on my friend Sonny. Sometimes I tell him like you're a company man, right? Like he literally won't miss work. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he'll go work all the time.
Good for him, though.
Like, yeah. But I make fun of it. right? And then I heard Ebro
he's
this
supposed
morning.
to have this work.
He's like, literally, he won't miss work. What's wrong with this guy?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I got you.
Hey man, like, oh, dude,
Good for you, Sonny.
it's a great thing. But
Shout out to Sonny. Good job, Sonny.
Yeah, I'm always make a joke of it. Now,
What did Ebro say?
when I heard about Ebro was saying like somewhat that about Flex. It's like, yo, Flex is gonna do exactly what these venture capitalists people want him to do.
Sure.
Like he's gonna promote the
He's a company man.
He's gonna do that. So basically, he's a company man. Is that something that y'all think you have to fall in line with and like follow those type of steps, or is it something like you feel like you know what I mean? You're gonna maintain who you are.
Listen, it's a business and we don't own it, right? And at the end of the day, you got to win and you got to follow rules. And, if it's a right company, you got to, but you, at the same time, you got to know how to work it, man. You got to be yourself at the same time. Nori got to be Nori. But if you work for somebody, you also got to play by their rules.
Yeah.
And I get it. And as a DJ on a radio station, hip hop, everybody thinks, oh, Camilo, why don't you play this? Why don't you play this? You can't.
Right.
All right, I work for somebody. They got rules and
There's
and
programming.
So it's programming. So you have to be able to finagle that, and that's what we're great at. We're able to finagle that, and then I could give them 30% of Camilo who he really is, and take this risk and play this fucking reggaeton song, which they hate when I do. But this is what the fuck is popping. I believe them. You know what I'm saying? Enuff, same thing. How many years did Enuff push the envelope a little bit?
Every year.
Kanye West.
Every
Push
year.
the envelope every year. We could sit here for days. I don't know. Who did the last guy? Nems. I love Nems. Coney Island, Brooklyn. I love his music. I wish I could play that record. So I have to finagle Nems.
Yo, there's countless acts we play over and over again. That there's always something. I remember playing Hi, My Name Is by Eminem. And the PD came from all the way in the back, was like, what the fuck are you playing? This ain't rock and roll, this is hip hop. I mean, this kid's on fire. He's gonna be the next one, I promise you.
One time.
It's that shit.
One time I was filling in for Enuff when this is morning show. I filled in for, I'm sorry. This is morning show. Morning show, Storm Bucwild.
Right.
He put me to fill in. I did it a few times. One time I played React by Eric Sermon.
Classic record.
Brand new, played it. The Ice Queen came. Ice Queen, we used to call her Trixie. She came, yo, what are you doing? No. If you don't play this, cut your, go back to program. Like, whoa, this is things that happen in radio. And I understood, back then I didn't get it. I was this mixtape kid on the radio, like, trying to play that fire. But this is part of the game. I understand now what it is.
Because mornings is supposed to be a broader audience. You're supposed to play the hit.
Morning is way more strict.
Like Enuff said, none of us were trained for this.
Right.
We learned by trial and error.
Right.
And this is what makes us great now, because now we know how to play both sides. Of course, Enuff wants to be Enuff 100%. Camilo wants to be 100%. But when you're on that radio, you can't be yourself 100%. You got to play. You got to be high 97, 100%. Cool. That's fine.
Tricks.
You just got to know how to do it, man. And it sucks, but it is what it is.
But there might be an opportunity now.
There's always an
It's
opportunity.
forced. To make an opportunity to be 100% yourself.
Maybe, yeah.
Was it hard working with Storm Buck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Because Star didn't give a fuck.
Right.
And that was the beauty of
And
it.
still doesn't.
Right.
And that was the beauty, and that's why he won, because he was himself,
Right.
100%. He wasn't playing.
So how did you wind up on a Star on Bucwild show?
Because I was doing mornings first with Ed Lover
Okay.
and I forgot the girl's name, Maya something, the white girl. And then later on, it was Fat Man Scoop, Miss Jones,
Rest
and
in
me,
peace.
and Kurt Fleur. So they kept me in the morning because I was good.
And so you had you heard of Star Bucwild at that time or no?
Star used to work at Virgin Records,
Virgin, the record,
the record label.
Okay.
And I used to be an intern for Virgin back in the days.
Okay.
So I knew him from back then.
Okay.
But I knew his real name he didn't go by Star.
Okay.
That's it.
And then he came on Hot 97 and shit got lit.
He got lit. He was trying to control what I played.
Okay. Him?
Really?
Yeah. So
Not the station.
Not the station.
Okay,
Him
wow.
himself.
Okay,
And in
wow.
what ways? What was his
Like, nah, you can't play that. You have to play this, bro. And I'm like,
But he was wild, because sometimes he would just ask for like Nirvana.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
All right.
So he was eclectic with his shit.
There was another group, his favorite group, rock and roll group. Shit. Not Coldplay, it was some other shit, like Presto, Rush. He used to be like, yo, play the Rush shit. Yo, this is straight rock and roll, bro. What's wrong with you?
Hot 97.
He
you
was
know what
like,
I'm not gonna lie, it's
and then,
kinda ill,
and then he'd be like, yo, I don't want to hear that booger jiggle music. And I'd be like, what? And that's how he would talk to us.
All right.
So I got frustrated one day, took my little book bag, put my stuff away, and I left. I boogied my ass out the station.
All right.
I said, fuck that, I quit.
All right.
And then the boss came, where's Enuff? He just quit.
All right.
And I'm like, what? She ran down the block and she chased me for like a block and a half. That's when I knew I was important for the first time. I was like, because she didn't give a fuck. She would have just left
Yeah.
me.
Right.
But she chased me.
All right.
And she was like, no, you gotta come back. You're one of my best DJs. So I was like, oh shit. That was the first time I knew I had a little bit of power.
Right.
A little bit.
Right.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I just texted, she just texted me the other day and I just told her, thank you for everything. You changed my life. You have no idea how much you changed my life.
All right. So I'm gonna bounce around a little bit. So how did you get the call that it's like you being let go this time?
Somebody called me and said, hey, can we meet?
All right.
And I was like, yeah, sure. I said, can you meet me at the studio? They're like, no, I need to come by the offices. I said, all right, cool. So,
Studio office is two different places.
yeah, two
obviously.
different offices. They're down the block from each other, but two
Okay.
different places.
Okay.
So I said, all right. I said, what time's cool? Around 11? I said, no, you know what? Let's do that at 1 when I get off my shift. No, I'm lying. I said, yeah, I'll be there around 11.
Okay.
Handed me a piece of paper. And I said, yo,
Like a termination letter?
yeah. Yo, thank you for your services. This is hard for me, blah, 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 blah.
Were the person is saying that or the letter saying that?
I mean, the person saying,
Okay,
okay,
okay.
give me that, but I don't want to put that person on blast.
Okay, all right, cool.
And then I was worried, that's it. And then he goes, that's it. You know, we're going to start something new, start on Tuesday. You know, and you're just not going to be part of the lineup.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, that's it? Yeah, all right. Peace. When's my last day? Tomorrow. All right, cool.
Damn, that quick.
So then I was going to DJ from home, like we have been.
Remote.
Right.
But then this animal and one of my other DJs is like, nah, we're going to celebrate you, bro.
All right.
You better,
I you know,
You better-
respectfully,
you better-
27 years.
you better come to work. We're gonna film this. We're gonna show the world that, you know.
We're going to salute you.
So
We got the Yalas? The Yalas? Okay, one of the Yalas.
We gotta wait.
Yeah, let's
Get the one Yala?
Yeah, let's give him the one Yala. Hold on. We like as yeah, we don't worry.
All right,
about
well,
it.
just-
Come on,
you
man.
heard
Fuck
us
that.
say
Right
one.
now he needs to his flop Yalas, man.
Snake the Jake,
Yeah.
Fergus,
We
Snake
got-
the Jake said it.
we
We
got
got to
those
salute
go.
the boy.
So look, we want to give you your flowers because I wish I was there in that booth too.
Like that.
I love that.
Yes, but go ahead, continue. My bad. So
No, so, you know, that's when I got on the horn. I got to work. I said, yo, I called everybody. Well, not everybody, but at least, you know, it was so last minute. You know, I just started making phone calls, every DJ, everybody, and said, listen, tomorrow's last show, we all pulling up. To salute him, give him his flowers. He put his sweat into his place, you know, respectfully. In his heart, he has Hot 97 because this is what he did for 27, 30 years.
Right.
So, you know, Fat Joe.
Yep, college.
Fat Joe said, what's the address?
All right.
He didn't hesitate. He didn't say, what's the address? You know, and from there it was just ripple. You know, Khaled pulled up. Jim Jones called, Mano called. It was just a celebration. It was beautiful. My guy was crying on the radio, which is a beautiful thing.
No, that's real shit,
men
man.
cry.
No, but did you see the video?
Yeah.
Did you see like when I said, yo, because I started in 1998.
Banned from TV.
Finished in
That's right.
1998.
That's
I went
hard.
right into
Banned from TV, baby. Banned from TV. I think to that.
Yeah,
Salute.
Banned from TV, baby.
Yo,
Right away to sign off.
Yo, that record used to have people in a frenzy. No disrespect, yo. I remember there's a club in New York called, it was called Club Carbon. Now it's called Terminal 5.
Yep, but it was Exit and it was black. Go ahead.
And I remember in '98 there was a girl from DC named Steph Lover.
Yeah.
And Steph Lover used to work with me.
Yes.
And
Big up Steph.
and I
Yeah,
brought-
shout out
and I-
Steph Lover.
And I brought her to the club. And I threw on Banned from TV. And it was the ultimate razor blade fight on the dance floor. Yo, when I tell you, she came from DC and she was like, yo, I thought DC was the murder capital, but New York be on some other shit. Yo, necks were getting sliced. Gushes open.
Damn. Thank you,
Arms were
Nori.
getting sliced.
Banned from TV.
Yo, it was that crazy.
I wasn't there.
And it was that. He wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
But that's what Nori did to the streets, bro. He had the people going crazy.
Yeah. But so let's describe that year, 1998. This is the first year you get on the radio,
Yes,
right?
sir.
For me, I have two legacies that I pick. What is it called? The 10-year decade. What is it?
A decade is 10 years.
That I pick, right? It's the one that I'm not in and the one that I'm in. And the one that I'm in starts from 97 to like 2007, that decade. But 1998, to me, is one of the best years of music. So I need to hear you from a DJ perspective. This is so. When did you start? And what year did you start on that radio in 1998? What month? I mean,
August.
Oh, God damn it! All right, everything is out. So everything. DMX done dropped. Pun done dropped.
Everything is
Nori
out.
done dropped.
Everything is
So, all right, describe us that first day. And then how do you choose your selection? Because everything is hot, and especially New York, we on
New York,
fire.
yeah,
I'm
New York.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But you were not 97.
Yeah, 97. Yeah,
This is
You already been on radio.
I already been on radio.
Right.
Okay, just to be.
But this-
I remember one of my historic moments was playing Quiet Storm, the remix with Lil' Kim. And Ed Lover is in the booth. And you know, that's how it was. It's, all the radio stations like that. DJ booths in one section, the air studio's in another. So I'm going, hot damn ho, here she goes again. Liza, you know, and on one side is the dirty, on the other side is the clean. But because my headphones are a certain way, I'm only hearing the clean side. So Ed Lover's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm still bringing it back. I'm like, yeah, I'm nice, right? Hot damn. Yo, I'm a brand new DJ on this radio station, and I'm going, hot damn ho, here she goes again. You know, bitch, whatever that shit. And I keep rewinding it back and forth, back and forth. It was a crazy year for me, bro.
All right.
Pun died.
All right.
Rest in peace.
It's crazy because, you know, I learned this from Mr. C, right? There's a thing we do, those tribute, you know, mixes when somebody passes away. Mm-hmm. But the crazy part is that what you guys don't understand, like, these are our guys. We went to war with them in the clubs. We went on the road with them. We did a lot of things for them.
Right.
My uncle died, I didn't cry.
Right.
When Pun died,
All right.
Yo, I was DJing in the booth, and you thought I cried on that video when I was my last day? No, I broke down on my knees. Like, this is crazy. Because to me, he's one of the greatest rappers to ever do it.
Yeah. I like how he said greatest rapper to ever do it, not greatest Puerto Rican rapper to ever.
My man.
No,
I like
come
that.
on.
I'm gonna drink for that.
Who's this guy talking to?
I love it.
Morning.
And, you know, that was a big deal. 98 was everything.
Yeah. Nah. That was one of the best years of my life, yo. Being able to come out with Upon, DMX,
Yeah, all that.
Cameron, Corrupt, Capadonna.
That was a crazy
Cannabis.
year for hip-hop.
Capadonna.
Yeah,
Holy-
Cannabis. Like that shit was like the best year of my life,
That's
yo.
crazy.
It was a great year for hip hop, man. It was, you know, and
Silk the Shaka. Let me pick up Silk the Shaka. Yeah. Yeah, well,
What was you saying, Miller?
no, and you know, Hot 97 at that time, like,
the Hot 97 was
that
it,
was
bro.
the staple. That was the
Yeah.
go-to and hands down.
I mean,
and
it led
Like,
hip hop.
right.
for
Like
sure.
you could go in front of Hot 97 and see anybody. Like anybody would be in front of Hot 97 because they knew that was like the Mecca. Like, and anywhere they moved to, the people caught on. It didn't matter. Like that shit. That shit.
I wasn't on radio back then. I was just
Right.
looking at like a fan always, like,
All right.
you know.
Yeah, it was Hot 97 and the Source magazine. Those were the two things that led hip hop
Wow.
at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like that was what led.
Yeah.
And what year you got on Hot 97?
I got on 01.
01?
01. I started with that little show. I say they created
What was
a new
it?
show.
Duet 2?
No.
Okay.
This is called
Lifetime Show.
Midnight Saturdays. After the midnight run, they created a show which was rest in peace, K Slay, Envy, Green Lantern.
Oh, take it to the streets.
Take it to the streets. Myself and Threat. I believe that was the 5.
That's right.
And we would rotate every Saturday. So I was really on once a month.
Okay.
The best time ever because I got 4 hours to do whatever the fuck I wanted, literally.
Great time.
On vinyl. What I wanted.
Right.
I was Camilo
Right.
at Hot. I wasn't Hot 97 with Camilo. No, I was Camilo at Hot back then.
Right.
Mind you, there was no competition back then.
Right.
That's a big difference.
It's a big difference. I get it. But back then, that was my boot camp.
Right.
And it was the best time ever. 01, like for me, I would bring my boys up. They would pick up the phones. It was a fucking amazing time, man.
Yeah, wild times up there, bro.
Wild times, facts.
Yeah, I just want to ask this to you, Camilo. Right now, New York City. Are you the hottest club DJ in New York City?
We in trouble over here.
Listen.
Man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know, I've been doing this mad long, and am I the hottest? I consider myself the hottest. Absolutely, 1,000%.
Man, show me the calendar rundown for September.
Yeah, I mean, I could do it all day. You could go to the Grand DJ Camilo. It's all there. My rundown. I'm busy. I've been doing this for
you
a
don't
long
get
time.
tired, man?
I don't get tired. You know why I don't get tired? I love this shit.
Yo, you wild, bro.
Yo, bro, I love this shit. I
witness
come
it.
to Miami. I love to play at Booby Trap. I love to, Miami's changed a lot.
Miami has changed a lot.
A lot. I used to love Wynwood.
Wynwood.
Wynwood's
was
changed, bro.
fucking-
Nah, Wynwood was
like I said, Miami's changed a lot. Wynwood for a time was on fire,
Right.
but I could take it back, man. When we used to do Live and Opium Garden and Mansion and Bamboo,
Amnesia to kill that.
So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I still love this shit. So I don't get tired. No, I still, I play almost every night of the week. And
That's admirable that you still love it that way.
I do.
Though. That's admirable.
And mind you, the music's changed. The culture's changed. But I love to play open format too.
All right.
Is that what's made you keep the love? Open format?
Yeah.
What is open
100%.
format?
If I was just playing,
I mean,
Hip-hop.
you probably could explain it better than I
I
could.
tap into the dembow world and the reggaeton world.
Right. Well, you could play different genres.
Let me tell you, my bad. Let me tell you. One day I'm hanging out with Floss and Frank White. and we followed you for 3 or 4 parties. You had 3 or 4 parties in one night.
In one
Just
night?
tell you something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We went and tried to I got tired.
What's your average set, though?
It's always prime time.
Yo,
No, time-wise.
Yo, I'm
time-wise,
like-
what's your average set?
When he's talking about
You
do like an hour set?
when it's days like that, it's an hour set.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for the most part, nowadays it's no more than 2 hours. No
Right.
more. You know,
Right.
you go in there to body the club.
Man, you
Right.
would be in Elizabeth, and you'll go like somewhere in there, like Newark, like and then you'll go like by Guttenberg, and then like something like.
And then we
I'm
always
just
end up uptown, 'cause
and then I'm
uptown-
like, oh my god! Then you end up in like Dykeman, and then I'm like, oh.
This is where you know vinyl couldn't have happened.
Because you don't be
No.
until 3 in the morning.
Right. Yeah, the vinyls couldn't happen. Of course not. Yeah, and it's a blessing, Serato. Yeah, no
Right,
doubt.
because you
But,
couldn't move that way.
Right, yeah, you know, and listen, I started calendar flyers, right? Like meaning I put a rundown of what the fuck I'm doing a month.
Right.
I started that in like 2009, 8.
Right.
And all the DJs do it now.
Right.
They follow that lead. You know, I don't want to say, I started it, you know, and I love to see every fucking DJ doing it because like,
Right.
well, this is what the fuck I started, E. Like, you know, they're all doing it and it's love. I don't shame, you know. It's I love what I do, man.
Right.
I don't get tired and
Right.
No, it's clear.
you know,
It's
and
clear.
listen, I love radio too. I still love, on top of that, I'm on the radio every day, prime time. That's a blessing.
Right.
You know, in this time that we live in radio, like to me, I go in there, energized every day, want to work. You know what I'm
Sorry,
saying?
I got my flowers.
That's it.
Right. That's right.
Sorry, Camilo.
Nah, this is it's your fly. We here to salute you.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I'm the Tony Yayo to,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, nigga, we get them.
One thing I don't think we highlighted though about Enuff is the production side of it.
Oh, that's right. Because that's right. You got platinum records.
Well, you say you did the remix to Get Money, right?
Get Money, yeah.
Which is an iconic remix.
Talk about it.
Shout out to my
And-
brother Jiv. Me and Jiv did that. Yeah.
And you produced on Big's.
You know, somebody kills you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And you tried to chop up to Get Money, and Big told you not to chop it up.
You know what?
Leave it.
You know what? When you travel on the road with an artist, especially like Big knew I was a DJ, not just for him on the road, but on the radio and I did mixtapes and stuff. So whenever we got to meet, he was like a crackhead. He'd be like, "Yo, what you got? What's new?
Right.
What they got?" And then like a student, he wants to listen and break down what they saying.
Right.
Like that was his way of knowing if he was still good or if he was hot enough.
Staying relevant.
Yeah, that was his. Like, what you got? I remember I brought him to my crib in Brooklyn to do a mixtape freestyle for me. There was a kid named Freshco, the flower. Freshco was signed to Tommy Boy Records in 1990. Freshco,
I never heard this
Freshco.
artist.
And to put it in perspective, I know why you didn't hear him because it was old. In 1991, he won the New Music Seminar contest for the best rapper. That year, DJ Miz was the best DJ. And together they made him a group. So I knew him because he used to live in Sunset Park, Brooklyn for a little while. And that wasn't too far from Flatbush where I lived. And when I told Biggie I Freshco coming to the crib, he's like, "Word?"
All right.
Like almost like intimidated.
All right.
And then when I did drops for Freshco on the production, he was like, "Yo, can I get some drops too?"
Big?
Yeah, Big. So it was just funny, like to see that, you know, early Big, and the way he just loved music, and we'd ride in the car, and he'd hear music. We listen to doo-wop mixtapes, and like the Get Money remix was off of. The idea came from DJ Doo-Wop. I said this before.
Oh, man, shout out
Thank you,
Doo-Wop,
brother.
man.
All right.
Doo-Wop had did a 95 Live Part 2 mixtape. And
Illest mixtape
and
series ever.
if you go back on that mixtape, I forgot, somebody's rapping on Dennis Edwards' Don't Look Any Further. And then Big was like, "Yo, can you loop that up for me?" And then, you know, back in those days as a producers, you didn't want to just loop or jack something. You wanted to
chop it up,
You wanted to chop it up and make it special. He was like,
He was like, "Nah, don't chop it
Nah,
up."
we're not chopping it up. I said, "What happened? Why?"
That shit is fresh by its spells.
But then he
Yeah.
said, they're gonna charge me the same money no matter what, whether you chop it like this or
Facts.
So that just take the whole shit.
All right.
So I was like,
Big like a perfectionist guy, like showing up to
Dale, chico.
like showing up to sound checks and shit like that. Like every time you had to do a sound check, would he go with you or take it serious like that? Or
I mean, nah, I would do that.
yeah,
Yeah, he was already big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Quick time.
We got quick time? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Well, Camilo, we're going to just have Camilo and have Enuff just sit.
Camilo's his drinker.
Yeah, he's a designated drinker. And Butch Rock. Butch Rock.
Yeah.
ready wavy.
And all right, so the rules, guys. So we're gonna give you a this or that question. You pick. If you don't pick,
You take a shot.
you know it. If you don't pick, we take a shot. If you say both, we take a shot. But if you pick, we want a story.
Okay,
We want a story either way, though. Actually,
got you.
really, this is about stories. We're not trying to diss nobody.
Nah, I got you. Yeah.
This is just to bring up stories. You know.
All right.
All right. Clark Kent or K Slade. Rest in peace to both. And this is any criteria. There's no criteria. This whatever the relationship that you had.
And if you say both,
It's all good.
Yeah.
We just drink
You,
and
you
we,
don't got to drink.
You guys can have Mama Juana with me if you
Yeah.
want. We got some Mama Juana for you guys.
Y'all might have to drink.
Okay.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know if y'all know, but K Slay at one time was homeless.
Really?
And K Slay used to clean cars with a squeegee. He was fucked up.
Like legit homeless in that
Yeah,
way.
he was
Right.
fucked up.
This is graffiti days?
Maybe a little bit after that.
And he's a legendary graffiti artist.
And now, his skill set on the graffiti is stupid.
Yeah, Wild Style.
But the
He's in
reason
Wild
why
Style, bro.
I
It's
big up
crazy.
K Slay hard,
No.
I'm gonna big up Clark too, but I big him hard because he fought for the streets. And no matter how political it got at Hot 97, it never changed his trajectory of where he was going with his show and what he believed in. So I salute him for that.
Facts.
But Clark Kent, he taught me that you just loving the music is almost everything. Yeah, we could love hip hop, but we could love rock and roll, we could love dance, we could love house, we could love Spanish music. You know, like we're lovers of music. And he taught me that, and he made that safe for me. So that's why both of y'all gonna drink.
Let's go.
We all drink it.
Salud.
Cheers, brother. Cheers.
To the legends. That was a hard one, Nori. Damn, this is gonna be rough.
Rest in peace to both
This
of those
is gonna be
legends,
hard for
man.
y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Biggie or Pun? Rest in peace. to
Ay,
both.
ay, ay.
La
Como
cosa
la
está de
pussy.
venga.
Now, this is Mr. Lee and Hazardous Sounds right there. The Colombian and the Dominican. We call that the
y'all
cocaine
did this?
section. Yes. we call that the cocaine section. That's who writes that.
That's fucking nuts.
The Colombian and the Dominican.
Oh, let me pour up in case.
I'm going with Big because that's my guy and I worked for him and I'd be stupid not to say his name.
Okay.
Jay-Z or Big Daddy Kane?
Oh shit. I'm gonna say Jay-Z for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Hove. Like,
Okay.
can't.
Relax, bro. We're not going around the table.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, man? Ron G or Kid Capri?
Ooh. Da 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 da.
Kid Capri for me.
Yeah, I'm with the Kid Capri, man. I mean, shouts to Kid Capri.
No, they're both legends.
Of course.
Both legends.
Kid Capri's he's an inspiration. And shout out to Ron G because
Of course.
ill with it too.
Facts.
So you said Kid Capri.
Yep.
All right. Nas or LL?
You ain't gonna ask me that because, you know.
I personally got a drink to that.
All right,
Yeah.
man, relax. Don't. You're leading the witness.
My fault.
Fuck.
No fuck, just Nas or LL.
Nas.
Yeah.
Nah.
Any reasoning?
Queens, baby.
You don't have to give reasoning.
Yo, he's a lyrical master. That's it.
That's it. All right. Red Alert or Marley Marl?
Red alert.
And you answering pretty fast, man. Khaled or Drama?
Khaled.
Jesus,
That's a tough one too, bro.
Analog.
I was like, did you meant to put it? Who wrote Amnesia?
I'm gonna say digital.
Digital? Okay.
No, I know, but the way you or Amnesia or Mansion? Amnesia? That was the name of the club?
Yeah. That's what Story used to be. Story, Open
Oh,
Garden,
yes,
Amnesia.
yes.
But that's Enuff's lane because I did, but I wasn't there for the.
So which one of those two?
I enjoyed the Opium Garden spot. What was that called?
Amnesia.
I enjoyed that.
Those are the Miami spots, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is the one that Prince owned?
No, that's Glam Slam.
That's Glam
Which became
Slam.
Mansion.
Yeah, Mansion. That was a hot spot too.
No, that place was dope. That
remember
place
that
was
too.
off the chain.
Yo, Khaled used to open up for me in Miami.
Yeah,
in
early
those
on,
clubs.
for sure.
Yeah, you want me
And
to tell
Fat
you?
Joe,
I'll tell you a
Fat
quick
Joe
story.
wanted to kill me.
I love this DJ talk. Continue.
I tell you, the first time I ever played in Miami ever, 98, was at Liquid, and Khaled opened up for me. I'll never forget
Yeah.
that. And first time ever, 98. I'll
And
never
we got
forget.
shout out Epps, who was the king of the
Yo,
clubs in Miami
yeah,
at that
so
time.
Black Pussycat
I
Sunday.
did wear
Black
yeah,
Little
yeah.
DJ Epps, I see you,
Yeah,
man.
gotta shout out Epps,
Sac
man.
Passe.
That's
Yeah.
crazy to me. And then I saw Khaled last week. I look at him like, damn, this is how
Yeah,
it is.
nah.
Like, it's beautiful.
The
To
way,
me,
yeah, it all moves. Yeah.
Yo, what was the pirate radio station that was here?
Well, we had a couple. Cause
Name-
Uncle
name-
Al had one. I was on 94.7. Oh, you think about Mix 96, which is where Khaled came from.
I don't know. What's on another one?
And it wasn't Mix 96.
Miami was
No.
the king of pirate radio.
We had so many. I was
It might
on
have
3
been,
different
it
pirate
might have
radio
been
stations.
Uncle Al. It might have been that one.
Uncle Al station? I don't.
I'm not too sure.
That you're thinking or Raw, DJ Raw station.
Yo, all I
there was
know
a
is-
bus, a
all I
yellow
know- all I know
school
is
bus that
we
would
was-
drive around.
No, that wasn't it. I mean, I remember being here in 96, 97, and this town was dead.
Right.
There was nothing but old people.
Hey, come on, man.
And
Relax. It
I'm
was
just-
dead. It was here.
Yo,
It
bro.
was killing the game. You
Yo,
went to
EFN.
South Beach and it was dead.
EFN. It was old people, wrinkly.
No, man, what do you mean?
And
It
they
was
were
here.
and they were catching suntans by the beach all day. They look orange.
I do not co-sign this version of Miami.
Shit.
Remember my early Biggie and Uncle Luke stories too. Those are fire too.
Oh, yeah?
The Biggie and Uncle Luke shit.
What happened? Talk about it.
Nah.
What happened?
Well, you know, I don't know if you were DJ. I went to the first show that Big did here in Miami. It was
Yeah.
at a spot called Mahi Temple. I don't know if you were the DJ.
Probably not.
MOP or Mob D.
Oh, man.
That hurts, bro. You're drinking.
All right, let's go.
You're drinking.
Cheers.
Let's go.
I'm on the
Salud.
BQE with that one.
Salud.
Brooklyn, Queens, Enough Day.
Okay. That's fine.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what connects us, bro. Brooklyn and Queens, the BQE.
That's fact.
Either that or the Jackie Robinson.
Thanks.
KRS-One or Rakim?
Dale.
Rock him.
Okay.
Rock
The
it.
KRS one is nasty too, but rock him for me.
Okay.
Shout out to both of them. Still
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it
it is.
at a high level.
100%. 100%.
So dope, man.
He said
Teddy-
he went to school with you in Kingsborough.
Who?
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Who did?
The guy who owns Rewind Time.
Oh, I was like,
That's right.
I thought you
And I
said
did a
Karis
video
one
for
did.
you. You didn't even post it.
We got you.
Horrible.
We got you.
Teddy Riley or Pharrell?
Teddy. That's just for me. Teddy.
Teddy.
Without Teddy's no Pharrell.
Yeah, that's what I was to say. Like, you can't, it's hard.
That's usually the best way to answer.
Yeah, it's a trick
Whoever's
question. Yeah.
before.
In a good way. Because there's no Teddy, there's no Pharrell.
Doo-Wop or Tony Touch? And this is gonna be both y'all.
Diaz brothers? You putting the Diaz brothers together?
For me, Tony Touch. Only because I got a better relationship with Touch.
Okay.
Salute both of them. I'm going to have to go with Tony. But then those 50, not the 50 MC.
50 MC.
Diaz brothers,
MC.
bro.
No, the
Tony.
95 Live.
95
Doo-Wop
Live, bro.
Is amazing. And then Tony Touch later many years, 50 MCs.
50 MCs,
Yeah.
crazy.
Crazy.
If you know, you know,
Crazy.
man.
Yeah,
Crazy. And they,
Yo, what was Doo-Wop's crew's name again?
Bounce Squad.
The Bounce Squad.
Bounce Squad.
What's name? Snag.
Yeah, Snagglepuss.
And Doo-Wop raps. And Doo-Wop raps. And he was
That's right.
ill.
Nah, he was
Hurricane G, you down with them?
No,
That's- I'm
no,
running-
no.
I think it was Unique.
Unique
Yeah,
as a girl,
yeah,
right?
Bounce Squad was ill, man.
Yeah, Snagglepuss had that voice.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
voice.
That's when the mixtape game really ran hip hop.
But Doo-Wop got bought
Yeah.
too. Shout out to
It was like the mixtape game was above radio at that time, in my opinion.
Yo, the mixtape game got me to Germany in '99 because of a mixtape. A promoter hired me, bro.
What part of Germany?
Dusseldorf, you didn't know?
For me, it was Munich, Heidelberg,
Yeah.
Munich.
Heidelberg, and Munich.
No, you ain't been nowhere unless you gone to.
Dusseldorf. Fucking with you.
It's true though. It's true.
I love it.
The mixtape, the
Because how
mixtape,
much you like it,
the
bro.
mixtape for the DJs was the websites. It was internet, straight up. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
No, mixtape game has changed lives. It changed my life.
100%.
100%. All right.
I'm sorry. What was the name of the
Crazy Hood.
Crazy Hood. Crazy Hood.
Blank it
Yeah.
out. Crazy Hood. It's the shots.
Tupac or DMX?
GMX.
How about you?
Sorry.
My answer, if you would have asked me this question in 2000, would have been DMX. But after many years of me doing homework, because I was when it was cool, New York and the West Coast, I was
So it changed over years?
yeah, because I started to really study Tupac and listen,
Really?
and then I was like, whoa,
He was a late bloomer.
yeah.
But
and then it opened
what
my
made you
eyes.
want to study though?
Just
As a just
little by little, I started hearing new Tupac songs, and I was like, yo, this guy is
like he's ill.
ill. Yes,
It sounds crazy, but
because he did, yeah.
You were like, you put in more work after he passed.
like those records when he passed.
Yo, to this day, Tupac has what's called a cult following. That's it. He has
But
a
also,
cult
Pac,
following.
what Pac did that was smart is he
Kept recording
made
that
so
he
many
passed
records, such a catalog that it lasted beyond time. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And that's what happened with us for DJs. You started to do homework, and I was like, damn, Tupac is ill. And back then, I was just not, I'm not seeing that. I was stubborn and young. I'm like, Queens, you know, CNN.
CNN Channel 10.
Yeah. New York,
Yo.
New York. You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of people don't know what Channel 10 is, right?
That's right. It was the
It was a channel. It was a
CNN and Queen.
Crazy.
Go ahead. E.
Cool G Rap or Slick Rick?
Oh, sugar and spice.
Oh, they all tell stories. Yup. Story kings right there.
Slick Rick for me.
I'm gonna go Cool G Rap for me.
I did. We're not have to drink. We're not have to drink for that bullshit. What is that?
You gotta drink. You gotta drink.
You're taking a blunt from Mr. Lee. You know what that means, right?
Is it laced?
It's laced with Mr. Lee.
I'm doing it because I drink champs.
That's right. Solid.
I'll take a shot. I promised the wife I wouldn't smoke.
That's right.
Now, don't smoke, please. Don't smoke.
I
All
ain't a
right.
smoker, by the way.
Kanye or Dr. Dre?
Shit. I'm gonna go Kanye with that. That's-
Dr. Dre.
You think this is generational because you a little younger? What's going on here?
Listen.
I don't like the disparity
Listen,
here.
the way these questions are put, they're all hard. They're all
Really?
tough, man.
Yeah.
But I want to say it's just so many songs with Kanye, man. It's like
There's so many songs with Dr. Dre, bro.
true, but more current. Like it's so much.
You don't even need to explain that.
No, but from my angle, from my point,
What the
from
fuck
my
are you, his
point,
lawyer, bro? The fuck out of here, dude.
from my point.
Yo, it's just the personal shit. I listen to the
You know, Dre got them
over and over.
timeless
Dre's just fire.
that you could play anywhere.
I mean, Dr. Dre got the timeless.
that's what I said. Dre. That's what I said. Dre.
And
Dre-
Kanye too, though.
Right, but you know, it's
Yeah, matter of fact, you take a shot.
take a shot. This guy got to go over.
I'm a fan of both of them, to be honest with you. Production-wise. All right. Illmatic or Ready to Die?
fuck.
I want to see how this goes.
This is gonna be fantastic. And don't lawyer.
No. You're a lawyer.
He's gonna go Illmatic. I'm gonna go Ready to Die.
And this is the way we rock and roll. This
Y'all
is-
all drink.
Let's drink it. Let's go.
I'm gonna even take a shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
let's go.
heavy hitter stance right there.
Salute. Nah, that's real.
Warning.
Warning.
Always.
You don't know what Illmatic did to anybody from Queens.
Bible.
Yeah, it's the Bible,
Yeah, hell
man.
yeah.
What do you
Hell
mean?
yeah.
To hip hop, man. It's,
I know, but you're
yeah.
talking of Queens. Like,
no.
it's just
Trust me, I know Queens. I live this. It's my life. It is my life.
I like you chose, bro.
My life is Queens.
You may have Illmatic in your Walkman. That
Yeah.
time you was-
I'm from Queens, bro.
And your Walkman.
You had
Your
that shit in
Walkman.
Walkman, you wasn't even
Yeah.
shit. I'll be honest with you.
Right.
You
Don't
had
say that
no
about the guy that
Walkman.
didn't have it.
No, but I love.
Boris
I
didn't
love.
have it in his Walkman.
Boris had it in the Spanish version. He had it.
Here, Nasty Ness. Lopez.
All right, let's go.
NWA Public Enemy.
Damn.
The tough ones, man.
Damn.
This is an enough question right here, man.
I'm gonna say Public Enemy.
Bad.
That's it. End of story.
You asking me, right?
Yes, I was at.
it.
But sometimes I don't know what's going on here.
No problem.
All right, Tootsies or booby trap? Now I'm asking you. Don't do no. I'm asking you.
I don't know Tootsie, so I'm gonna say Booby Trap.
Now I'm asking you.
I dragged him to Booby Trap.
So you.
I'm Booby Trap all day. You crazy?
Okay.
Trap, baby.
Oh shit, Hollywood Kale from Booby Trap.
Shout to Coach. Oh,
He's calling me right now.
They're calling you from booby traps right now.
Yo, let me call you right back. I'll call you right back, King. Sorry.
All right.
Should have said Booby Trap or Club 11.
In the Bronx?
No, Club 11.
Club 11 right
They
here.
got one here?
Yeah, they got one here. Yeah.
Club 11.
They have a Club 11 in the Bronx
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, it did. No, but this is the mega Club 11.
All right, see?
Yeah, why'd y'all add the same
See
thing?
how much I haven't been in
To me, Club 11 is a nightclub. It's just a
It is-
nightclub.
That's what all
It's
these
a
fucking
nightclub with
strip clubs are now, though.
It's a nightclub with some strip poles around it.
It's like
a
Cirque du
mega-
Soleil to me.
Correct. 100%. There's a
That's how Soulful Lounge is.
there's a show coming
It's
down
a show.
with the
Like,
band.
yeah.
It's not the trash. It's like,
Yeah, I don't go to none of this shit anymore.
yeah, throw that
Anyway,
question away.
Yeah, I'm saying
I
Soulful
go
Lounge.
to what was the place we used to go to
That's how
in
Soulful Lounge
Color
is.
Ridge?
Yeah.
You always keep
Yeah, I'm getting cloudy now. Oh, I got it. You know what? I'm having some good time drinking this.
Show why you keep asking. Why you asking me like it was my spot? That was your spot.
It was my spot. The show was on the chain, man.
I went with him, and I was like,
They played these records every time we went, bro. Tell me now. They played all our records. They played my mixtape record I just made right now.
Wow.
And the girl was dancing her ass off. It was amazing, bro.
that
Wow.
was the only good thing about it. I'm like, oh shit. It's funny as hell. Yeah, go to the next
All
one.
right, we're dying slowly. Okay, Joe and Jada or $1 million worth of game?
Ooh, oh.
Say it again.
Joe and Jada or $1 million worth of game?
Oh, man, that's tough. You know what the problem is with that question?
I'm gonna say Joe and Jada. I love the way Joe just overdoes it. I love it.
You like
I love
overdoes
it.
Good.
I love it.
Good.
I know he's getting flack. They fucking with him. No one
No,
believes
he's
him.
embracing that flag.
But
It was just-
I
think
love
it's the
it.
smartest thing he's ever done.
And I love how Jada goes, "Who are they?" And then he's like, "They." Like, you know, like he just asked him that Redman was the most underground artist. And I love how Jada responds. I love that shit. That's dope. Joe and Jada got us on Smash.
Okay.
I'll go Joe and Jada.
Okay. Do you make some noise for Joe and Jada too?
Of course. Yeah.
But make some noise for $1 million worth of game.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, I'm true. Hopper, what up?
Yeah. All right. Clips or EPMD? This is very generational. Not really.
Who?
Kind of, but sort. The Clips
Eclipse.
or EPMD?
It's two different worlds, man.
It is. It is. But not really. It's kind of. I can see the comparison.
I get it.
They made this.
I get it. It's
not me.
I get it. It's just,
From my era, I gotta go EPMD.
I like it.
even though Clips is from my era, I guess I'm gonna have to go with PND because they got some classics that, you know.
It's my thing.
But the Clips are making their own classics right now.
They are.
But
They are.
this guy pushes the butt every time.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying.
100%.
Because I see the comparison. Like,
Yeah,
actually,
I see-
I never like their but I like this comparison.
Right.
It is a good comparison.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Definitely a good one.
All right. Fat Joe, Rick Ross.
Ooh, ow, ouch.
Y'all gonna drink. I like these dudes.
Damn.
Pause.
Hello?
Cheers.
Cheers.
So you said both, not neither, right? Just to
That's why we drank.
No, you could say we could drink on either of those.
Yeah. Rough Riders
oh,
or
okay.
Rockefeller?
Ay, ay, ay. Lee. Fuck, that's a hard one.
We got X, Eve, Dragon, LOX.
You know, that verses with the Locks and Dipset woke a lot of motherfuckers up how much the Locks had.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, for sure.
I was there for that shit. Yeah.
That shit
was in the
was
building?
Yeah, I was
Oh, that must have been
classic.
I ain't gonna lie.
That
I didn't know
woke
that. Yeah, bro.
You didn't know it was
Because-
gonna
I didn't know.
You didn't know it was gonna be
much
that
of a
crazy.
landslide. Yeah, I didn't think it was.
You would think, oh, Dipset,
Especially when Santana was like, "Yo, y'all got nothing." For
Did it feel that? No. Listen.
Y'all don't got Grammys. Y'all
But did it feel that way in the building that it was a landslide in that way?
Everybody in the building didn't expect that much. From
That's what I'm trying to get at.
No
That's what I'm trying to get at. That's that
They thought that
day.
Dipset was gonna bring more.
Yes.
Honestly, everybody.
Yes.
thought that.
And then that
Dipset
day,
had a wave, bro.
that day
No,
you
Dipset
learned.
is hell.
Dipset had that wave. But honestly,
That day you learned
yeah.
what the fuck the Locks had. You learned that they whoa,
and they-
deep lock,
to me,
whoa.
it looked like they actually were practiced for that joint with their DJ technician.
It was-
Oh, technician
Yeah.
killed
He was
it.
on
The
point. Like, they was-
DJ.
like, they-
Hold on, say it again.
Honestly, the DJ was
the DJ was instrumental.
like he was switching. Like he was
Shout out to
switching
technician,
beats.
Yo,
yo.
technician brought it, bro.
Like
Yeah.
not to take away from Dipset DJ, it's just
No,
It looked
no.
like they really went.
The DJ was instrumental in
I
that
think
moment.
Dipset had 3 different DJs. I think Santana had a DJ. I think Jim had a
That
DJ.
would have been
Locks
difficult.
Locks had
definitely
one DJ.
Like,
Yeah.
it looked like they really.
But that day you learned the catalog, you're like, oh shit, you remember that? You forgot that shit? You Grammys? You want to talk Grammys? You want to talk songs for girls? Toma.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Rockefeller and
Rough Riders.
Rough Riders.
So who'd you pick?
I'm gonna say Rockefeller.
It
I'm
didn't
gonna
matter
have
what
to
the
go-
fuck we was talking about.
I'm
He
gonna have
said,
to go
fuck
Rockefeller
that
too.
shit, man.
Okay,
Rockefeller.
All right, now this is the last one. Then we get back to the interview.
You said what?
You said Rockefeller too.
Okay.
Loyalty or respect?
I've heard this before. I'm gonna go with loyalty.
I'm gonna go respect.
Why?
Because you could claim you're loyal, but if you don't got no respect for me,
And why not both?
I'd want both, but I'm not drinking on the show.
No. This is the only time I say we should drink. Is so why would you say both?
I think both is always should be the natural answer, but some people have a strong opinion on one or the other.
All right.
Like, I'll give you a perfect example, and I'm gonna keep it a buck on the show. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
There's a couple of DJs in my crew who switched sides, right? Who left for whatever reason, because maybe I helped them, maybe I didn't help them.
Right.
So in my mind, I would think, yo, I want them to be loyal. And if they're leaving, they're not respecting me. So
So you think that's a example of both being wrong?
I mean, definitely, man, because at the end of the day, it's
If
like,
they didn't respect them, they wouldn't.
if they didn't respect me, they wouldn't move stupid.
And that was not loyal.
Right.
Wow, that was deep. Warning.
And that's why I could see the misconstrued opinions about when Red Alert lost his job and I took it, or when Camilo took my job supposedly, because it's perception. It's people's perceptions as opposed to the truth.
Yeah, right. Perception is never reality.
No.
Like perception is like now, like they're saying, like that they like kind of like when he I guess that's what he was trying to say by saying Snake 1 and Snake 2.
Right.
Was like yo, bro, it wasn't me. Like
Right.
Mellow.
That's his perception
Yeah.
of what
Right.
Snake 1, Snake 2, and Snake 3
You think
is.
that was his honest perception of that, though?
No,
just him
I
making
think it's
up
him
some shit?
changing the narrative, straight up, making it his story, because that wasn't the fucking facts. That's it.
All right.
That was, and then he changed it to his narrative.
But prior to that, you guys were cool. I mean, I don't know if you're still cool now. Prior to that,
I'm cool with everybody, man.
So,
I'm cool with everybody.
Like if you guys see each other, it's all love.
It's different now. It's
It is what it is.
I ain't got time for this. I'm grown. I got 2 kids and a dog, and companies to run and
You're out of time.
gigs to get
None
to,
of that
like,
shit.
right? Facts.
Absolutely.
But I know I asked this earlier in a different way. But were you shocked, like because of your relationship prior to that he would say something like that about you publicly?
I wasn't shocked because at that point,
And y'all still on a station. It's like you still there. Like
Right.
at some point.
And was it obvious that it was you? I don't know. I mean, did I
I mean,
miss something?
yeah. There's hands down, you know.
Was it? Are we just ignorant that we don't know what
he-
Snake 1 and Snake 2
because
means?
he said the people in your room and the people in his room, other than people that was working there, were Camilo and Drewski.
So it was obvious it was you.
There
You
was
knew that.
nobody
You
else.
knew
If you
that.
do the math, it's only
Okay,
me or
okay,
somebody.
okay.
That's it.
Right.
So yeah, and I wasn't shocked because looking at the history, the way this guy moves, he has beef with the whole world. Like, so I wasn't surprised. Oh, it's our turn. The fuck? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't shocked.
All right, can we leave this whole world?
Wait, 1 second. So
I want to leave this fucking bullshit.
No. I just listen. It's as me and being a New Yorker. At some point, does either one of y'all think that y'all could just pick up the phone and like talk, or you think it's beyond that point?
Like I said before, I'm not an asshole. I know I'm a better guy. Maybe we'll talk, but not right now. Let the dust settle. It's still dusty out here. Relax.
Right. Let it
Chill.
settle.
Okay. Now I'm gonna switch it up, but the man out of the question. If Power 105 caught you right now and say, Enuff, I got the afternoons open for you, buddy.
Dale que tú puedes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
As long as my man is happy,
I really don't know. It's all about that. At this point, I've learned my lesson, and I don't know if I could give so much time to another. It's just another station. So I think I'd rather give more time to the heavy hitters. I'd rather give more time to
To your
foundation,
properties, man.
and then the things that are going to benefit me directly. I
Absolutely.
would love to see Angie Martinez again, but I don't know if that's the best thing for me. And we might be way past that time already.
the thing is, a DJ too, you also gotta be happy with the fuck you're doing. You know, you gotta be happy playing the music you love. Listen, you ask me, yo, you don't get tired of this? You go nightclub shit? No, I don't. I love this shit. Let's go. What if somebody finds out, well, we in town in Miami and they call me? Yeah, let's go. I'm ready to rock.
Bro, I'm hiring
You gotta
you for
love what
every
you do,
fucking
right? As a
gig.
DJ, you know, a DJ plays their heart out the best when they play the music they fucking love.
Right.
All right.
That's the point, though.
That's
that they love.
that they love.
Right.
That's it. You know? So if he says yeah, I want to do this. Do it with your heart. That's how you win.
You gotta
We
love
got
it.
this far because we did it with our hearts.
That's facts. I like what you just said. I like that.
We did it with our hearts.
I'm running with it.
A lot of shit, this is business, yeah, no doubt. You have to play the role. You have to play the fucking radio role. Cool. And you have to give them, okay, 50% Hot, 50% Camilo, 50% Enuff, 50% Hot 97, and that's why it works, because you're still yourself. The minute you start being forced to be something you're not, that's the beginning of the end right there.
No, you're losing.
That's it. That's it. This is why we've been rocking so long, and we're still here.
So I'm gonna ask you, Camilo. You still there? You rocking?
Sorry.
You rocking? The bosses see you. They're hearing you. You go to the clubs, and then they say, "Man, do you want Funk Flex spot?"
Spot?
Yeah. You take
And then
it?
the real snake? If the bosses call me and say, do you want Funk Flex spot?
I ain't told him to say that.
Okay.
The question is, if the bosses call me
Right.
and say if I want Homeboy spot.
Mm.
I mean, Homeboy spot at the current moment is what I used to do anyway. 5 o'clock. So yeah, it's prime time. I've been doing prime time 4 to 6 for the past 10 years.
But now he got 5 to 11, right?
That's 11.
Yeah.
Eesh.
He used to have 7 to 10,
Right.
right? So, no?
7 to midnight.
7
to midnight. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
So I mean, listen, man. I don't know. Lots going on. I don't know. I'm still happy where I'm at. I'm getting fucked up. I'm at 4 o'clock. I'm a happy man. I'm happy working with Ness. It's worked out very well. I salute her. She's professional.
Facts.
And she worked like
So
I got
telling people 4 to 5 every day, Hot 97?
4 to 5 every day, commercial free. Not one commercial on one for an hour straight.
100, 2 to 3, 97, 97.
That's it. There you already know. You know the number.
on, you know what I'm saying?
And I salute the girl because she works hard, and we're a good combo, and I'm happy. I've been happy, and I was never disgruntled. To this day, I'm not disgruntled.
Yo, you all right, bro.
Thanks.
But enough. If you could change anything in this process, what would you change? I know you say you would leave.
What process?
Like the process of,
Me leaving?
everything. Like, I know you say one thing earlier. You say you felt like you should have left Hot 97 earlier.
Yeah.
But name something else that if you could change, like yourself, like what would you change?
Sometimes, and this is real talk, and it hurts, but sometimes you give so much that you spread yourself thin by giving so much. And sometimes when you give so much, you take away from yourself. So sometimes maybe I gave away too much. You know what I mean?
To Hot 97?
No.
Okay.
To anybody, my friends, my family, my boys, my heavy hitters, whoever. Sometimes you give so much because you love and you want to see people win, but then sometimes because you do that, you're giving away some of yourself.
Take it away from yourself.
Yeah, from yourself. And I think that's what Flex doesn't like about me. That's where maybe he feels like I've given up because I'm giving to them so much, because I'm giving to this guy so much, so easily, like it's nothing. Where like they want to fight for their position. And what's that mentality? The king of the hill, and you try to come up the hill, they get kicked down every time. They want that. So that's the only thing. Maybe just maybe a little bit. Maybe I overgave.
Nah, bro, you can't say that, man. If you overgave, that's a
You
positive.
think it's a positive thing?
That's a net positive.
Yeah.
That's a net positive.
Listen.
Not everybody thinks the way.
Look, let me say something. I know that he doesn't remember this, but you were the first DJ the only DJ in New York to ever play a record that I put out. It was called The Alliance, Spanish Fly. Shout out to Ebony Underwood that connected us.
I remember Ebony, yes.
She connected us, and you played one of our records, man.
That's a fact.
And let me tell you that I believe that whatever you're doing, you do it from the heart.
This is true.
and you're inspiring people when you do it. Maybe what you play one record, it doesn't mean nothing in that one record played, but it reverberates
Right.
in them feeling positive and like inspired, like, yo, holy shit, Enuff played my record.
Another
Like,
thing that Enuff, he said he gave so much. I could sit here with a list. Laura Styles, L Boogs, Cass One, Pro Style. He all gave him a chance. You look at all of them, they're all on radio to this day.
yeah.
Because of this man. Camilo, because of this man.
Yeah, don't
You know what
underwrite.
I'm saying? The other day, Khaled said some beautiful shit. He said Enuff was the first one to play. What was the record?
Taking Over.
Taking Over on Hot. He was the first
and
one.
let's highlight Khaled, Big Dog Pitbull.
Right,
Just highlight that just to make
Remember
sure that that's understood.
right. And he was the first one to touch it and keep touching it and playing it. And then the beautiful thing that Khaled said is unity is so important. He goes, all I want after all of this is us to be in my backyard barbecuing. The guys that I came up with. You know, it's like, motherfuckers forget that mentality. Like, there's nothing wrong with having unity. There's nothing wrong with holding each other down. This guy opened so many doors for so many people to this day. I mean, the list goes on. I got a long list. But it's like, Enuff.
I learned from Red Alert, bro. That's it.
Enuff, you know.
Yeah,
and then-
Red Alert's a class act, bro. Of
course.
He's a class act.
you know, Enuff was the first one to see Felly Fell in L.A.
Yeah, Felly Phil's a fucking legend, man.
Legend. You know, Farish in Chicago. You know, I learned from him. I saw who I put Mr. Mauricio said, yo, we gotta put Mr. Mauricio down.
I remember that, yeah.
Mr.
He's one of
Mauricio's a
us.
fucking legend.
Legend in Miami.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I learned from him.
Then we put
See how that shit
We put
works?
Entice down.
Entice, I mean, yeah, exactly. We put fast forward, put Entice down, Efizi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen,
Wow.
it all comes from that energy. And that energy reciprocates. So, you know, a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for E giving so much. And it's a beautiful thing, man.
Now let's talk reggaeton, right?
It's all your fault.
Yeah.
Reggaeton Latino.
Yeah.
I would like to think so. But I remember it felt like it was like us against the world, right? Like I would go to Puerto Rico, I would hear these records, I would come back home, people would like laugh at me. I'd be like, yo, play that. The Spanish reggae shit, because I didn't know what it was called. I don't know if it has a name.
That's what it really was.
Yeah,
for
I really
us.
was like, yo, the Spanish reggae shit. I would be in Rumbas, had Ted Smooth play that shit. When I go, and I remember me actually trying a record. Like I was like, yo, I was telling other DJs, and they just wouldn't play the shit.
Nope.
And so I don't know if you remember, if you listen to Oye Mi Cando, I shot both of y'all out. Oye Mi Cando.
I came to the video.
And you was in the video.
I came to
Absolutely.
the video. Shout to Lex, because he's the one that Grand Phone Hotel. He said, yo, they should have. I said, what?
But how did that feel like? Because like right now, I go to Puerto Rico tomorrow, right? So obviously I have to stop at Bad Bunny concert, but it's my birthday on Saturday.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You so have to.
you know what I'm trying to say. But you know, I'm there. I was out there already. So, but what I'm saying is, we think about it like,
Thank you, James.
I don't want to say it started. I'm saying in America, because everyone knew. Like I remember when Dago had that joint. Everyone thought he was Dominican. All the Dominicans. So, and I remember like, and me trying this record, and I tried it just for the Puerto Rico Day Parade. And that shit went from spins to spins to spins. But how did it feel like to see like a new genre of music, like filter in? And at first the station was like, no. And then they got behind Oye Mi Cando for the first time. And that shit was like the number one, like, how did it feel? I mean, not Oye Mi Cando, I don't want to limit it to Oye Mi Cando, but
In general.
I'm saying in general, like
Right.
them embracing reggaeton. Like now I listen to Hot, it's like every fifth record is a fucking,
Well, it's times have changed.
it's fucking,
I don't know. He wants to answer that.
Go ahead.
All I know is this, and I didn't realize this. Like,
Yeah.
I think there's that internal racism shit still going on around the world, where like the light-skinned blacks, the dark-skinned blacks, that same racism and that perception still lives within the Spanish culture. I don't give a fuck you're Jamaican.
No, it's colonial.
Or it's a colonial, that shit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And when Bad Bunny's first few records started to get played on Hot 97, we were playing them shits way more than La Mega.
Yeah, that's a
Yo,
fact.
my man.
Wow.
It's a Spanish station.
Wow.
The biggest in the city. And you're not playing Bad Bunny?
Wow.
And then Hot 97's with a hip-hop station is playing Bad Bunny more than y'all.
Like, Tita Mi
What does that mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
Right.
It's almost like in the very beginning of
I'm gonna take a shot for that.
radio,
For y'all. Yeah.
when the black programmers didn't program hip-hop.
Right.
You had to wait till the white boys came over on Hot 97 and gave it the green light. And then the black guys are mad, calling us the plantation station.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
But the plantation station was the one that fucking made it legendary for the whole entire world.
Wow. Wow.
It's, sometimes there's that internal racism shit. It's that little thing in your ear, like when your grandmother tells me, my grandmother says, why are you playing this music? Why are you not playing salsa? Why are you not playing merengue?
Right.
I'm like,
Now,
nah,
Bad
because
Bunny made salsa.
Yeah, but I grew up wanting to hear boom bap hip hop, electronic hip hop, Africa Bambaataa, the Zulu beats, and all that shit was game changing for me as an artist. I mean, as a DJ. When you ask me,
as an artist is correct
when you ask, yeah, I know, I forget that. But when you ask me about Public Enemy and who's my favorite group, this is the appreciation level. And I explained this a few times, but I would be at my house at 2 a.m, sneaking out to the living room to put on some headphones that my dad had and put the radio on so I could hear Public Enemy on the radio. And when I heard them, they scared the shit out of me because I didn't understand what...
Fight the power?
I didn't understand, no, before that.
Okay.
But I didn't understand what political rap was.
Right.
So when they were talking that shit, I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. And then NWA was ill too.
They're the same thing. I always say the same thing on different spectrum.
They are.
Yeah.
When NWA was fucking, it was 88? Yo, bro, every fucking car in the hood was playing NWA. It wasn't a West Coast, East Coast thing. It was the fucking hot thing. With that racism shit,
For me, for the Oye Mi Canto, like that era, it was a no-brainer. Like, being from New York, reggaeton was already popping. You jump on it.
All right.
Big Mato from Queens jumps on it.
That's right. That's right.
Pitbull.
Yeah.
It was a no-brainer. And it was just, for me, it was just no question.
All right.
I got punished for that.
Were you early on reggaeton as a hip hop DJ?
100%.
Yeah, he was.
Well, you got
100%.
punished for that? What you mean?
I got punished for that because
It was not on the playlist.
I used to push it a lot.
Right.
And they're like, yo, why y'all playing that so much?
Right.
When's it, this is just a fad.
Right.
Even
Like,
Pitbull, they used to make fun of him.
they used to call me Mr. Pitbull because I used to play him so much. But yo, this guy's on fucking fire.
Right.
How can you not?
Right.
They used to think reggaeton was a fad. They used to be like, yo, when is this gonna end?
Yeah.
When is this over?
That's why. Like, although I have nothing to do with the Bad Bunny concert at all, like I'm claiming it. Like me, I claim it. Like, yo, listen,
Yeah.
I not did.
Now you should claim it.
Yes.
You should claim some of it.
Yeah. Like not
You-
all of it,
you
but
put that seed
yes,
on
that's-
this side.
On this side, yes.
On the American side,
And
yeah.
work that motherfucker out.
No, I ain't the nigga on the American side.
He said it on his dick. Yes. Yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, for that, you don't know how.
Yeah,
it
the
would
first-
eventually took off, but
Yeah, it would have took off anyway, but
But
the
you
first
planted the seed.
reggaeton record ever, added Hot 97 is me. First time it's performing the Source Award is me. First time it's added to MTV, me. First time added to BET is
Listen,
me. First time
hip-hop-
added to KTU, me. You know what I'm saying? I can keep going. I can keep going. But you know, y'all get
when
the
something
point.
like that is new, it's gonna be tested and hated. Hip hop got hated, right? You all know hip hop got fucking hated, and that got hated because it was new to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And they didn't understand, they didn't get it.
Yeah.
Fast forward to 2025.
Look at this.
Everybody.
Yeah. Word.
And that's
Well,
just what it
reggaeton's
is.
got better. It got better.
Oh my God.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It got better.
From what it evolved.
It evolved.
Because
That's the word you gotta use.
Because the beats,
Originally, I was like, wait.
because the beats changed, it got more progressive.
It changed. It changed and it got more creative.
It sounds like Juggernaut. Yeah,
Bro,
yeah, no, but evolved.
I was not feeling reggaeton originally.
A lot of people weren't because it's all the same beat.
For Latinos.
This and that.
No. For Latinos.
Right.
Latinos in hip hop, I thought it was taking us back.
Right.
That shit made
That's the way I
a
grow.
whole lot better. We went from the guns.
It needed evolution, man. It needed evolution. It needed to grow. That's all that happened. It evolved.
You took off the bucket hat and the Timberlands and the camouflage wear, and you got like a sun
Palm tree.
You got like a palm tree. Yeah, it changed up.
Those are the best times of my
You got
life.
sandals and shorts on now.
Oye, mi canto.
I'll never forget Mr. C coming up to me. Yo, I need that song, man. That song. I was playing one time at the Copacabana. And he came.
We were batting us on 57th or no,
On 34th.
34th. Okay.
And he came and he saw that reaction. Yo, boy.
Yeah.
He saw that fucking crowd. The next day on Friday, I need that record you played. Yo, oh, he was just singing it out. And I was like, I got you. Yo, and that's one thing Mr. C just said, always used to be on it.
Nah,
Like,
he was on it, though.
I need this, I need that. Is this rocking? Is this not rocking? Should I throw this away? Like, he was on it. But, you know, it's the beautiful thing about a DJ, like, somebody that loves what they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he was a legend.
That Mr. C dude was a very, very powerful and dangerous DJ.
And unique.
A lot of people were scared to play after him. I hated to play after him. I'd be like,
Yeah.
fuck, I gotta work hard now.
Nah, yeah, she was tough.
But he was a tough motherfucker.
He was tough.
Yeah.
Love you, boy.
Is it true like
You played around
like if you like if you the headliner you could tell the opener not to play a certain record?
Yeah.
You could,
Yeah.
you could do that.
But why?
It's etiquette.
Because you want to save the headliner needs to shine. They pay big money
You
for
would
it.
get pissed if the
Not only that, you also have to think about the party itself. When you're rocking a place, you want the shit to last for 4 hours.
Right.
And you want to build the shit up to be
Right.
exciting. You know what I'm saying? So you're not playing a half fucking record at midnight because it's supposed to turn up at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's just the old school. Nowadays, this shit is
Oh yeah,
all over
they
the
going
fucking
for
place.
They going for
But-
a home run and fucking
right. But respectfully, if there's a headliner, you let him do what he does best, and
Can't
you
do that.
play the role.
It's
And it's the night of the flow.
etiquette.
And you have,
Exactly.
and then the other thing is business too. You have to keep those motherfuckers there all night spending money. If you turn up too early, they get too drunk too early. They out the door.
yeah, it's DJ etiquette.
Right, DJ etiquette, man.
It is.
That's it.
I remember you used to call yourself the International Club King.
Yo, I gave him that name. I don't know what he said. I gave him that name.
I drink to that.
No, but I'm gonna be honest. I've been to a lot of your parties, and it is international.
Like I said before, I like to play a little bit of everything, which is the beauty of a party. Like when you there's some nights that you just have to play ratchet hip hop, but there's some other nights, those best parties is when you could tap into a little bit of everything. You take them a look, reggae, fucking house, hip hop, old school shit, then both.
Wait, there's new house? There's new house music?
House.
I just know Girl in Our House. You. That's it.
Nah. When I say house, I'm talking about.
I'm fucking with it.
Nori, there's a thing called Afro House right now.
Afro House.
Afro
Holy
House is
shit.
crazy.
Big.
You fucked him up right now.
Yeah. Afro House.
I used to play hooking to house music only. Yeah.
He's like,
I used to dance.
If you take those braids out right now
Yeah.
and put a little afro on, you
Okay.
get your afro house on.
Okay, I get my God damn it. I'm gonna take a shot to that. Hold on, this is empty.
I got no
Take a shot to that. Salud.
I don't like your shots. Look at the way.
Yo, this shit's getting me nice. We gotta cut this interview off soon.
Yeah, we good.
Now we
good.
done in 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
I love it.
Man, enough, man. Listen. 1,000,000%. You have everything to do with my career,
Yes, sir.
which means you got everything to do with what we built right here. We've been trying to get you here to give you your flowers a long time ago. I don't want you to feel like that we we tapped in and went so hard is because of what happened. You've been deserved your flowers. You've been deserved this love. You've been deserved.
I know, you've been trying to get me since 2018.
That's right.
I remember.
You've been to hear these stories and hear you put in, your people in front of you. It's inspiring. It's something that I do a lot, but it's something like it's more inspiring to hear it. Come from a DJ perspective. Even my DJ, been my DJ for 20 years, and he said the only 2 times I've been on Hot 97 is when DJ Enuff.
Thank you for that.
And when DJ Enuff.
That's a prime. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's a prime example
Exactly.
what this man would do.
You said it 2 times, and I don't know if you remember because you do so much for everybody.
Yo, guys.
Because of you.
Thank you.
Heavy hitter right here. Heavy hitter. Heavy hitter.
Morning. I love it.
That's a heavy hitter right
But
here.
that's a prime example of how much.
Eye to eye.
That's how it
2
starts.
times I was
Yeah.
on 9 was because of you.
So I just want to say that,
you're
you know what I'm
heavy hitter,
saying?
you know that, right?
It reminded me of what I'm doing. It reminded me of what I'm doing in my side life, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what? Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you got to put something before you, you know what I'm saying, in order for you to move forward. And, it was crazy because we're sitting around and I'm like, there's no better guest, man. We need Mr. Enuff out here. You know what I'm saying? We need to give you your flowers because one, it's long overdue. 2, we wanted to know your side of the story. We didn't want to just base it on a side interview with TMZ, and then you got this side and this side, and then I basically mess with all sides. And I ain't mad at anybody.
None of
and
us are, bro.
And I know that
We don't want no beef or nothing.
I know this is not no beef.
We just want to continue spreading
Yeah.
the love the way we've been, the way we've been doing it.
This is a safe zone. I know this, so that's but it's more about giving you your flowers more than it's about investigating your situation. Your situation, we get it, we understand it. Anybody could Google it and see that, but that's not it. What is it is you gave hip hop so much.
Thank you, brother.
Personally, you gave me so much. You gave Joe so much. You gave Khaled so much. That's why it was easy for when they said, in 30 seconds, we're going to put together something for Enuff, and everyone came out to you. So I want to salute you face to face,
Thank you, brother.
man to man, eye to eye, and let you know that what you've done for me personally. I know there's been times I've been, yo, I'll land and be like, yo, I just landed, man. Please, what are you doing? Hit the door and all right, no, shut the fuck up. Come on. And you'll play my records all the time. And I know if I'm doing it, I know how much other people is and how much you contributed to hip hop. Even Flex, I heard Flex say, man, Enuff was the first person I seen do 2 or 3 parties in the same night.
He ain't lying.
Yeah. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, and now that's a tradition. So us at Drink Champs, really wanted to give you your flowers and tell you how much you mean to us.
Thank you, brother.
And tell you how much you mean. And for what you did, we are excited to see your next endeavor, to where you're going from here. We know it's not over. We know this is the next step on the next level to greatness.
Right.
And we can't wait to see it. So we're gonna take a couple pictures and
we got it.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Okay, hold on. Our show is about giving people their flowers.
Yeah, baby.
I thought we was doing something for Enuff right now.
Yeah. It's you too,
Thank you,
bro.
man.
Yeah, too,
And we
man.
proud of you too, man, because as a Queens kid, man, you got a sneaker store. Tell them.
Yeah, I got a sneaker store, all the right. Almost shout to Big Lou, shout to George. I also have a few restaurants in Queens called
Yeah.
Glen. One in Brooklyn, one in Williamsburg, one coming down the block in Wynwood.
Let's do it.
Opening up now.
Right.
Heads up.
With Lex?
Yes, with
Okay.
Lex.
Yeah.
Shout out to Anthony. And then I also have 2 other restaurants called Moho in Forest Hills, Queens, and Long Island, and a pizza shop called Slice
Nice.
that I'm down with. You know,
Yeah.
you know. And everybody asks me, "Yo, how do you?"
guy's
Listen,
working out
I
here,
don't
bro.
cook. I don't cook. I'm not. You know, I'm part owner.
You have
Relax.
partnership.
Yeah. I would never be able to run a place
Right.
to do it. No, it's my owners that really got to get the flowers for that because they do the day to day, and
Right.
you know, I'm just down with it, and I'm a partner.
That's it.
That's
I get
it.
it.
That's
Yeah, I
it.
get
You
it,
know,
Pop.
and you know this. It's like you know, I'm trying to move out here and move for my kids, and that's it. Besides DJing, which
For the kids, bro.
that's
For
it,
the-
and which you know, DJing still in my heart. Like that's the #1 priority. Yo, E, this is crazy, E.
Yeah.
Yo, well deserved, guys.
These are
you.
the fanciest flowers I've ever
I
seen.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
You brothers both
Yo, who
deserve
makes
it.
these, bro?
What the
What the
flowers,
flowers?
man. Shout out to What the Flowers,
Thank you
man.
for the
Flowers.
commercial.
What the
That was fire.
flowers?
Who makes them?
Shout out to them ladies that do it. What the Flowers,
Thank you, What the
man.
Flowers.
That's right. That's right.
The flowers.
So, before we get up out of here, Enuff,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna leave it to you. Is there anything you have to say to your fans, to the people, to anybody? Is it
I mean,
your last
thank you
words?
honestly for an amazing run on the radio. But I know you guys said bloodshed and tears, but I had so much fun. It didn't even seem like I was going to work. And I think the most important thing is I was able to spread the love and give people like you a shot.
Right.
Give people like you a shot.
Right.
Give people like you a shot.
Right.
Give people like you a shot. That means a lot to me. And the
Talk.
fact that I can do that, it's everything.
Continue.
Yeah, and that's the gist of it, you know. And now I want my son to carry the torch and take it away. So I'm proud of what we're doing, man.
Ain't your son manager Ice Spice?
No, my son's a producer for Ice Spice and a few other artists. He
Shout out
just,
to Riot USA.
he just did Chris Brown's latest single,
Wow.
which went
Wow.
went #1 already.
Undefeated.
Wow.
Undefeated.
My little guy's on fire. He's on fire.
Right.
You see how that works? His son
Right.
making these platinum
Yo, that's karma, bro.
crazy hits.
Great shit.
It's supposed to happen. Like it's in the blood.
It's in the
Shout out to
blood.
him, bro.
Yo,
It's in the blood.
shout out Big Spanish.
Big Spanish.
And shout out to Fat Man School because he gave me my name,
Big Spanish.
Big Spanish.
Nice.
All right, let's take a couple pictures.
You're on.
Thank you. That was